Please like and subscribe. We're trying to start a movement here. Charity events all across the nation. Please help us out. Welcome everybody to Pioneer Park in Billings, Montana. This is the Pioneer Park Shivvver. It's our third year running the charity event benefiting Tumbleweed, and that is not how you spell benefiting. Tumbleweed is a great organization. They help out the homeless and vulnerable youth in our area, providing safety and hope. We wanted to give back as much as possible to them, so we put on this little event. But first of all, let's get to our commentators. First, you have Daniel Camp, me. Second is Dave Piggott. He will be assisting us in the first round. And for the second round is Brandon Lessman. Dave Piggott, how you doing, man?
Good. Thanks for having me on, man. Excited to do this.
You excited? A little nervous?
No, I'm just ready to watch some disc golf.
I'm nervous, don't worry.
For sure.
So I think, actually, right about now, we're about live with Jake Jones up at the Tournament Central.
All right, guys. Thanks, everybody, coming out for the 2021 Pioneer Park Shivvver benefiting Tumbleweed.
Yeah.
Really appreciate everybody's contribution already and looking forward to squeezing as many mulligans out of you guys as we can today.
Also with mulligans too, if you throw a mulligan, you have to take it from your mulligan. You can't take it from your first shot. Your mulligan's worse than your first shot. So.
Yep. Yep.
You can take another mulligan. You can take another mulligan. Yeah, you can take another mulligan. Exactly.
Yep, you can. Yeah. Between rounds, we will have food for everybody. And we've got some drinks and some water if anybody needs anything. So
I can go over the map if you need me to.
yeah, you want to go cover the map?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Hole 4, there's a Mando right by the basket, to the left of the tree, in between the tree and the stone wall. Hole in between.
We made some really stupid holes so people have to take mulligans basically.
You're welcome.
Hey, you don't have to. You take a big number.
So you have to finish with a mini on that hole. So you can lay up with your regular disc and then just finish, but your last throw has to be a mini. That's just for
18. Just for 18. Not for 9.
Not 9.
Just 18.
Have fun, guys.
Remember, those mulligans are for charity, so shoot poorly.
We'll shotgun start at
10:20.
10:20. 10 minutes.
Tumbleweed, baby.
All right, starting out on hole number 1. This is round number 1, front 9, hole number 1. Bill Erickson is gonna get us going here, followed by Andy Botman, Shane Goodman, and then Brad Dumont.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome feature card here. Some disc golf Billings guys, some diehard locals, and then Shane coming down from Bozeman. So pretty awesome, man.
Yeah, that's cool that it came down. Hole number 1 is 216 feet, and there's a path on the right-hand side, a little bit beyond the basket. If you cross that path, you're OB. Dave, you played this tournament. What do you think of this hole?
Yeah, I liked it. It was still kind of a challenging first shot, but it's definitely there for the birdie.
Bill tees off, and unfortunately he hits the tree and drops right down about halfway.
Yeah, those trees played right into the middle of the fairway, so definitely not an easy shot.
You got to hit that tunnel either left or right. It looks like Andy goes forehand through that left gap and comes up a little short, but he hit the gap, didn't hit the trees.
And that gap is a low ceiling too, so you got to keep it down.
Shane also forehands. Ooh, he did hit the tree.
Yeah.
Right there, about where Bill landed.
But still not bad to get up and down. You can take your 3.
We have some. Oh, nice. We're drawing a crowd. Cool. Disc golf, it's growing, man.
Right. Well, let's see Brad here. Big skip. Yeah, right there. He's putting.
Skips just past the short pines before the basket, sitting 25 out or so.
Yeah.
Bill with the upshot. Lands at the closest pine tree. 12 feet.
Yeah, as long as you have a look around the tree, you're all right.
Shane with a really good hyzer shot coming in. Throwing it high, letting it fade back down.
Yeah, get in, take your 3, and get on to the next hole.
Andy jump putts. Oh, he hits the top rim of the basket, dead center.
Definitely a good bid, and you can't really see in the video, but there was a lot of wind out there that day.
And it picks up. It picks up later on. Right now there's a little bit of wind.
Yeah, just a pretty consistent breeze. There we go.
Nails the birdie. Brad starting out hot.
Yeah, that's a good putt. Circle's edge. Bill taking his 3.
Straddles it out. He did have a look around that.
Yeah, if you have a look around it, it's not too tough of a putt. But it's still not easy either.
Shane punches it in for par.
Andy as well.
Hi, Andy.
There we go. Andy's stoked to start it up.
Hole number 2. Brad took a birdie, so he jumps to the top of the box. Hole number 2 is the original hole number 1 for the course, the original course. Path to the left and right if you go beyond your OB. And it's 282 feet down and par 3, and we're gonna just save you some time. They're all par 3s.
Yeah, 280, but it plays a little bit less just because of that slope. So you really have to be careful with your disc selection, because if you throw it with a little bit too much stability, your OB, and then vice versa on the other side too.
Brad looks like he has a really good shot down the tunnel.
That's exactly what you want.
Skips a couple times and rolls about pin deep, but 20 feet to the right. Bill comes out of nowhere.
Steps up, ready to go. And just staying in bounds.
Wow, that was a good shot by Bill. He doesn't take any time. He just steps up, doesn't he?
Ready to go.
Andy maybe fading a little right.
Yeah, it looked like he turned it over a little bit. Oh,
Almost hit the cameraman.
Hits the camera, but stays in bounds. And he'll have a jump putt from there.
You're good. Oh, good. Sweet.
Shane kind of low, skipping by that first tree.
Yeah,
He'll have a large look up.
he had a good line on it, just a little bit low, looks like.
He's got to worry about that OB line. With this wind, you don't want it to carry and force you into taking a bogey right off the bat here.
Yeah, that OB plays into this upshot for sure, the left side.
He keeps it low though, and right underneath it. Good shot, Shane.
Yeah. Get up and down, that's a good shot. Yeah, jump putt bid.
Andy also right there for his par.
Bill from about circle's edge.
Oh, almost puts it in.
Brad has a chance to go 2 down the first 2 holes here.
Chains out, just left, weak side. Dang, thought Brad was gonna start out real hot there, chasing down a turkey. Bill for 3. Andy for 3.
It's like 3s around.
I'm guessing so.
Par frame there. It's like Brad had a chance to take a mulligan there and take that bird.
Yeah, why didn't he take that? Yeah, good. I don't know.
Yeah,
Everybody stayed even there.
for sure.
Hole number 3. This one's a new one for the course. It's an island shot. You have to land on the island on your drive. This is not PDGA or anything, so if you do not make it on your drive, you have to re-drive and land on the island.
Right, no drop zone or anything. I mean, the course was purposely made for people to take mulligans, and that's kind of the whole point for charity is, try to get as many people out of bounds on this hole as possible.
This hole has been typically the hole that people hate the most. Crossing this creek has been really tough. We've always kind of had a natural little island there.
Yeah, there was a lot of struggles on my card on this hole for sure. There was one of the discs hit one of the trees and hit a limb, and the disc split directly in half.
It broke right in half.
It was crazy because the larger part of the half of disc was inbounds, the smaller half was out of bounds.
Did you have to look up the rules?
So yeah, technically the rule would say the
That's
larger
funny.
part of the half would count. So it was actually
Andy
pretty funny.
hits a tree short. He's taking a mulligan.
Yep. Yeah, I think there was, I don't know, we should have had a stat maybe with which hole had the most mulligans, but I would say this one's up there.
Easily up
Yeah,
there.
this one's
this one
definitely
and
up
maybe the baseball field.
Yeah.
Bill earlier, he lands on. He'll be shooting for par. Brad also landed on down by the creek. He'll be shooting for par.
And for anyone that doesn't know, the mulligan was $5 and all proceeds went to charity, which is obviously what this tournament's all about.
Everything down to players' fees for getting into the tournament, everything went to charity.
Yeah, for sure.
Shane hits a root on, was he trying to forehand there?
I think he was just trying to do a forehand play up. That's kind of,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, right at the tree.
Oh,
Hits it.
oh.
He actually lands in
Yeah,
bounds.
big pop in bounds.
Wow, got a little lucky there. It looked like that was gonna maybe fade out to the right, but hits a tree and lands in. Brad going for 3. Right on line.
Yeah.
Good up and down though. Andy looking at a long one.
Ooh.
Oh, also again hits the rim. Little weak side there. Andy putting well right now. He just needs to tweak it just a touch, get it up, and he'll be hitting chains.
It's right there.
Shane also about an inch low. Bill for birdie. He'll get his par. He'll keep moving forward.
Yep. Gotta get those first round jitters out a little bit,
Yeah, and first commentating jitters.
I mean, I feel that though, when you start a tournament, even if it's for charity, you gotta make that first putt and start feeling it.
Yeah. Nobody gets the birdie on that one, but Andy he spent a couple mulligans there. Took 3 of them, but nobody else took a mulligan there. So
Yeah.
I think per the rest of the tournament, they did pretty dang good on that hole.
For sure.
Hole number 4, 344, one of the longer ones here. On and beyond the stone wall is out of bounds on the left, and on this one you have to go left of that marked tree at the very end.
Yeah, it really funnels into a tight gap to hit on, basically like a Mando, both sides. Because you got OB left and you got the Mando on the right.
It's challenging. You have an open drive. You feel like you can do whatever, but at the very end, you gotta pinpoint it.
I feel like most people are playing this one safe and just kind of laying it up in the middle area.
Crashing it. Just about what Brad does here.
Just right, exactly. Yeah,
Up,
just about
just
right
to the
there.
point of the stone wall. He came up a little shorter than I'm guessing he wanted to.
Yeah.
But hey, he'll get his up and down on that one. Bill also fades it out a little bit further left, but he'll have an easier look through that gap actually. A cleaner look. Andy setting up for forehand.
And sit.
Oh.
Still playable.
Yeah, it's not something that he's going to be looking at for a birdie look, more than likely, but he'll get his 3.
Yeah. Finished a little bit short of the Mando, so should be all right.
Shane also forehanding.
Yeah.
Simple. Couple step up.
That's a good play there. Just sit.
Oh, he fades just before the
Gets
tree.
a bad skip.
That's going to be a tough location. He has to get around that marked tree.
Oh, and
I wonder how he's going to do that.
one.
Bill's furthest out.
Yep.
It's a little further than he wants to, but he'll have a look for par there.
Yep.
Brad is second out.
Yep, nice up shot.
There you go. Walking away with a 3 there, more than likely.
So Shane will have interesting lie over there. He might have to just throw it out to the open, or maybe some sort of a roller.
Andy steps up, and his skip goes kind of anti-skip and cuts more towards the stone wall.
Yeah.
It didn't cut back.
Putting. Still putting, but yeah, definitely not where he wanted to finish.
Yeah.
So this
Is he
this
doing
will
a
be
roller?
interesting. A roller?
Yeah, a roller.
Forehand roller.
Can he get it cut around the tree? He got the cut, but it didn't quite go enough to
Yeah, that's a tough angle. You're basically playing directly in front of it.
slide past the stone wall. For being downtown Billings, isn't this course beautiful?
Mm-hmm. It's a really good park course. I mean, it's funny we call it the Shivvver, but the conditions were perfect, really. It was a really nice day for disc golf. A little bit windy, but I mean, we're in Montana. It's going to happen.
Yeah, that's pretty
It's
typical,
bound to
especially
happen.
in Billings. Shane slightly left of the chains. He'll be looking 4.
There we go.
Hey,
yeah.
good putt by
Yeah.
Bill. Puts it in for 3. Andy hits weak side chains. He'll walk up
Let's
and
see
putt
if he-
out for 4 here.
Yep.
Brad's ready. He'll step up for 3 and he'll cash out. Yeah, it was Shane hits for 4, but bringing it back to the course being a little windy. I mean, was it so much that it was affecting your
No.
putts and drives?
Yeah, putting for sure, and driving a little bit. I mean, obviously we're all used to playing in the wind, so it wasn't too bad. But it was definitely gusty at times for sure.
Hole number 5 is 246 feet. Path to the right and beyond is OB, and obviously tennis court is OB.
Yep.
How windy was it at this point in time?
In the morning, it wasn't as bad as the afternoon round, but there was definitely still a good, 15 to 20 mile an hour gust that we
Gusts?
get.
Was
Yeah, yeah. Which, when you have these type of OBs and fairways, it definitely plays into it for sure. Oh, that's a great
Brad
shot.
Nearly hits
Oh,
the tree, but he
man.
gets by and skips right up to the basket.
Yeah, you can't ask for much more on this one.
That's exactly what you want.
Yeah.
This one you got to worry about pedestrians walking down that sidewalk.
Yeah, definitely.
This being in the middle of Billings, there's a lot of people on this course at all times. You got the tennis court, you got the playgrounds, you have the baseball field,
Yeah.
and the winter portion of the disc golf course kind of goes in between it all. For the most part, when it's snowy, you don't have to worry about it. But on days like this, there was a lot of people out there. Was that affecting concentration? And
Yeah, we definitely had to wait on some holes, obviously, and make sure we're not hitting it great. That's a great shot.
that was a great shot.
Yeah, but this was one of the first nice days of the year, and it happened to fall on the weekend, obviously, with it being a tournament, and so there was definitely a lot of players, or not a lot of people out there, and but yeah, it wasn't too bad. The morning round, it wasn't as bad as the afternoon round.
Just a little patience on our part as players to be mindful. You don't want to be hitting kids or a dog or anybody.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's a city park. You just have to be respectful and watch out for everyone. All right. Let's see here. We got. Is that Shane?
Shane.
Yep. The forehand up shot.
And he'll be right up in there
he's
in his
putting.
range. Bill from about 35, it looks like, out.
Yeah.
Right off the front of the cage. He's right there on his putts. Him and Andy raise them up just a little bit.
Definitely that's a little bit of a headwind right there too, so it's possible to kind of kick them down.
Andy puts it in for 2.
Nice.
Shane also hits his putt.
It's a good commit.
Andy awkward in the background.
There's a lot of people in the background. What were they doing? Soccer back there?
Yeah, I think they were doing. Brad goes in, puts it in for 2 also. Gets his birdie.
That was a great birdie.
I think there's a youth soccer back there.
Oh
They're
yeah, that's right. I
Teaching
remember
youth soccer.
It was like 5 and 6 year olds playing soccer. It was pretty funny.
Brad gets a birdie, goes down neg 2. Andy gets a birdie and takes off his bogey from the hole before, goes back to even. Hole number 6, this is kind of a tougher hole. It's 347. It's the furthest hole out here. It's the longest one by 3 feet, granted, but I think actually the alternate for this is just a touch further, but it's the same hole. The baseball field is out of bounds. You cannot land in there. That is water. That is like a pond. The creek beyond the basket is OB. You can't land in it, and the path to the left is OB. Brad steps up first, and I think he might be coming up a little short. Yeah, a lot short.
Taking a mulligan for
He'll
charity.
be taking a mulligan, yeah.
Brad on
his
turnover. He's trying to keep it safe here with his mulligan.
And he did.
Yeah.
He kept it safe.
Yep. Safe play for sure. Keep it out of the baseball field.
I've seen Brad throw this, though. I know he can get that throw.
Oh, for sure.
He can get there.
This is definitely one of those holes where that wind makes a big difference.
Andy with the forehand. Definitely going to keep it away from the OB there.
Now we have a countdown. Oh, yeah, that's right. That little girl's like screaming and counting down in the background right as he's about to throw.
Was she trying to?
I don't know.
Or he? I don't know. I guess I don't know. But were they trying to distract Andy?
Yes. I don't think so, but unless it's just complete coincidence that they counted down and screamed right as he was about to throw. But
Andy the mud skipper.
That's what you get at Pioneer Park.
yeah, that's definitely true.
He's safe. He's over there. Bill's also looking like he's going to fade to safety. A little bit further right,
that's a
but he
good
had
shot.
good distance on it. Shane's going to follow Andy's footsteps with a forehand, but he put it nice and flat and low.
Yeah, good turnover.
Oh, I thought it had a little bit more turnover then,
Yeah, he's out there. It's a good shot.
but he'll be right there for his up and down for par.
Yep.
I'd say this would be the second eater of mulligans out there, hole-wise.
definitely,
This one and the alternate for this one.
Just personally speaking, I think I took like 3 or 4. Yeah, I don't know why I really struggled on this hole.
You're not alone.
No. Well, thanks for making me feel better. Ooh, yeah, that's a good up shot for Bill there.
Was that a Nova?
That was a Nova on a slight Anheuser. Andy with a jump putt here. a good bid.
Also a Nova.
Yeah, also a Nova. Ooh.
Oh, Shane almost crashes it from 60 out.
Yeah, that was pretty close.
Inches. I don't know, maybe the editor should have done a replay on that one. I'll have to talk to him about that. Brad hits his putt.
Was that a 2 or a
3.
3? Yeah.
3. That was his.
Oh, right,
he
right. 'Cause
had
he played it safe from
Yeah, he played
after
it
the
safe,
mulligan.
yep.
Yeah. There you go, Bill.
Bill also with a 3. Shane with confidence. And Andy will finish out with the Nova for 3. Hole 7, I think everybody kept their score. Everybody got a 3, so moving on to hole number 7. This one's a little bit more technical. Right off the bat, you have to hit this gap, and at the end, you gotta miss those trees, especially the one in the middle.
And then where that guy's walking on the path, that's all OB.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to hit the guy on the path walking.
Definitely
Don't want to
not.
hit him.
Nor the path, for that matter.
Pioneer Park is on the same massive block as Senior High, as you can see in the background there, one of the high schools in Billings.
Nice, yeah, that's a great throw from Brad there.
Great shot. Andy, does it follow the leader?
Yeah, right outside the circle.
Simon says throw to this location.
Bill's stepping up.
Looks like Bill's doing the same thing. He's gonna be right there. Oh, he puts it right past him. Almost skips off of Brad's disc and puts it right below the basket.
Nice, that's a great throw from Bill. Yeah, good enough for a replay for sure. That's a tough technical shot, and it really, I mean, doesn't do it justice to see how many trees you have to miss just to get it that far.
Yeah, our cameraman kind of missed how technical that line really is.
It's tough just on camera in general to see really technical lines, but that was a really good shot.
It was. Shane is gonna have to follow that. Also going with the right-hand gap.
Oh, and it just hits a tree.
Clips the left side of it, goes over behind the tee pad of hole 18. Or 8. Where am I at?
No, 8, yeah, that's right. Good upshot.
Great upshot by Shane.
Take us 3.
Looks like he's in the basket from here. Shane does. Handy off the top rim. Brad coming up a touch short also. What do you do mid-round to fix that, to adjust by just a few inches, to raise that up?
Yeah, I mean, I wish I knew sometimes, but you know, I think you just got to get into your routine and do the same thing every time. You know, that's some of the best, I think, putters in the world just have the same routine every single time, even if they miss.
Yeah, yeah. Bill's walking away with the only birdie on the hole. Everybody else is walking away with a par. He also gets the last little video there.
Yeah, you had a good. That was a good hole.
2 seconds in fame. Hole number 8, 334 feet. Path on the far right and beyond is OB, and inside the fences on the left in their yards is obviously OB.
Yep, kind of 2 fairways, 2 gaps you can take. Bill is splitting the fairways here.
From the tee pad location here,
But that's a great shot.
It's tough to get the distance from that right-hand side, but Bill does it very well.
Yeah.
He got up there.
Yeah, you definitely want to stay away from the houses on the left, which is really, not easy to do if you're throwing a backhand hyzer. Right-hand backhand, I should say.
Slightly uphill makes this play a lot further than 334.
Yeah, definitely. Here's a good turnover flex shot.
Brad
Doesn't
nearly
quite get the
misses-
skip, but
misses the tree. And doesn't have a big skip, did it? No.
no, just kind of died down.
Andy tried to put it right up the middle.
Yep, that tree is eating a lot of discs, that's for sure.
That's a wall of trees that you have to get through there in the middle.
Oh, look at this one, a
Shane,
roller.
Roller up the right-hand side, but he hits the far right gap.
Oh,
Oh, it cuts a little early, and
misses every tree though. Stays in bounds, not bad.
hey, you guys forgot the camera.
All right, here's Andy's up shot. Looks like he's going to try to forehand through the gap.
And I don't think it hit that tree. I think that mark was just to kind of show where it landed back
Oh,
up in
okay.
there. I think he's about pin high, just off to the left.
Nice up shot.
Shane backhanding it, puts it right by the basket. Brad almost steps on a snake or something, I don't know. Also up there,
Yep.
right there for his 3.
This is typically where you kind of see a little bit of a clog up in a tournament, between people playing 2, people playing 9.
Yeah, both those tee pads are right there.
Yep.
Especially with the original layout of hole 2 is that spot right where they're standing pretty
Nice.
much
Good
in
putt
the
there.
background.
Putt there by Andy. Got the tournament director, Jake Jones, back there. Brad making his putt.
Bill also in for 3.
Yep, nice putt by Bill and Shane in there.
Little shovel putt there.
The Scooby, that was a Scooby.
Scooby, you're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I knew I said that wrong.
Roller and a Scooby on the same hole, that's impressive.
Hole number 9. This one, it got tough on this tournament. It doesn't usually play like this, but you have to land in this little triangular playable area here. Mando around that far right pine tree in the middle there in that cluster. Usually we don't have to land in that triangular area. That made this hole really challenging, didn't it?
I agree. Yeah, definitely. I mean, just having typically like an island, that you have to land in, it plays into your mind for sure on your drive.
Bill narrowly gets inside,
Good
lands
shot,
in
though.
bounds.
Yeah, gets it in.
Narrowly? I don't think that's a word.
Narrowly. All right, let's see. Andy's drive here. Or no, this is Brad's drive, excuse me. Brad going for the hyzer route.
He'll hit
And
that. He hits the Mando
rolled
tree.
in.
He
Yeah.
hit the Mando tree, landed left side of it, the wrong side,
And
and
then
then
rolled it.
rolled back on the correct side.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Sometimes
He
it's
got
nice.
he got
Get
really lucky there.
Andy, the hyzer route.
Look good out of the hand.
Yep.
And it was, yeah.
That's
And
a great
lands
shot.
in. Good shot by Andy. Shane has an interesting. I love his step up into his drive. He kind of looks like he's throwing left, and then it'll come out to the right. It's interesting. He throws it really well.
Yeah,
does
that's
a
a
good
great
job.
shot. About circle's edge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Brad rolled back in bounds.
It
Ooh,
almost hits the putt too.
Man, gives it a good bid.
Yeah, he landed pretty much that distance on the other side.
Right. Bill from about 50, it looks like. Oh, almost sinks it.
Tough to tell from here. Was that short or was that just to the right?
Just behind it, I think. Just,
Yeah.
yeah, a little long.
You should know, or I should know. I mean, I kind of edited this.
That's true.
Shane, with the slight uphill, it put it an inch low, hit center basket.
Yeah.
And Andy puts it in for 2, gets the birdie.
It's a good birdie.
Coming in to the back 9 with a birdie. That he must be feeling good about that.
For anyone wondering why there's a mini basket on top of that basket, the 18th hole you have to finish out on the mini basket. So the last shot has to be a mini going into that basket. So it's kind of been the staple of this tournament. We have it every year. It's hilarious. Sometimes when it's really windy, it's like people take a lot of mulligans on it.
And like we said earlier, we want people to spend money. It's for charity. So
Right.
the more that you miss your putts, the better.
Exactly.
Andy hits it for 2, and he'll be coming up first on hole number 10. 216 feet, a mando between those 2 uprights out there. Technically, you kind of have to go through these 2 uprights, so it's a double kind of mando.
Right.
Slightly uphill, and the wind is blowing right at you.
Yep.
Andy, I think,
It's
kind of
turned-
held on to that a
It
little
just
long.
turned over
and
on him. Yeah.
He misses the mando and goes out right. I'm guessing he's going to come up and throw again.
Take a mulligan on that.
There is a path beyond the basket, and if you go on the path or beyond, that is also OB.
Yeah.
Brad with a
Bill,
great
perfect.
shot. America.
Bill, yeah, that was like a perfect shot.
Bill.
for Bill there.
I said Brad again.
I think you did. But yeah, that's all good. But that was pretty much parked. So
Can't be any better than that.
yeah.
Might hit your head. As
Sneak peek. I think someone does do a little bit better on this hole.
woo, hey,
We won't
easy,
talk about
easy.
that, yeah.
You distracted Brad.
Yep, I know. Threw that one into the ground. Still short of the double mando, so technically he could throw from there, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there was no drop zone,
So can
so-
Andy from where he's at. He can throw around.
Right.
Probably not beneficial to in Andy's situation, but Brad, yeah, he can easily get his up and down for 3 still
Right.
from where he's at.
Yeah. Shane going
Shane,
backhand.
great out of the hand.
Gaps it.
Coming back in.
This looks good.
Oh!
Ace run. That was close.
Wow. Shane from Bozeman, they throw pretty well up there.
Yeah, that was a sweet shot.
Andy is going to take his mulligan.
And he's gonna go forehand.
He
Oh,
misses the
misses
mando
it.
again.
Brad's gonna mulligan.
No, from this angle. Sorry, no, he's thrown from his
His
second shot here.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah,
It's tough from the angle, but yeah, he's
Oh,
thrown
so
from the
he's
second.
taking his 3 there. Gotcha.
And he puts it right up in there for 3.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we missed the shot of Andy throwing to the Mando.
Oh, okay. Oh!
He goes off the front rim. He almost raised it up to get it in there.
Man.
Trampolines off the front rim, hits the chain, and the chain kind of kicked him out.
So Brad taking his 3, Bill with a really nice birdie.
Brad, great 3 from where you were.
Yeah.
Bill with the birdie.
Yep. And Shane with a nice birdie. Ace run.
Looking at CTP line, but I think he missed it by an inch.
By a couple inches. All right, so we got Brad and Bill both sitting 2 down. Bill making a charge here. And then Andy and Shane both sitting at even.
Yeah, Bill got the birdie there, so he'll start us off on hole number 11. This one's a tough hole, 324 feet. Path and both sides and beyond are OB. This one's tough because of where the tee pad is sitting now.
Yeah, it's basically the same hole except extended back an extra 75 feet, but you've got obstacles in front of you like this guardrail, and there's a light pole as well, so it definitely plays into it, but looks like Bill just hit the tree.
He get through the first tree and hit the second tree there.
Yeah.
And he drops out of the tree right there. And he's sitting right below it. Yep. Shane will step up and try to hit that gap. Kept it low.
That looks good.
And it is good.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
No, just a little bit low, but that's a good shot.
Didn't get much ground play there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there really wasn't much skip out there. Brad trying to throw a turnover. Oh, I think kept it a little bit too far inside. That's probably going to go OB.
Yeah, it's
that'll go
looking OB, out of bounds. But from where you're at there, you can take it for 3 from that line or redrive and chance getting it through this gap again.
Yeah, probably want to take it in bounds from there, be my guess, but we'll see.
The safe move. Ooh, Andy might have stepped over the line a little bit there.
Line stepper.
Nobody caught it though.
This is a charity event. This isn't PDJ sanctioned. This is a super casual round.
As you'll, spoiler, see on the second round.
Was it, like beer in hand?
Yeah. Andy
right to
almost
the
hits the cameraman.
That is out of bounds.
Did I say Andy?
This is Bill. I think you did, yeah. Bill. Oh,
wait
hits
a
the
minute.
tree and rolls in.
So Bill throws it OB, hits the tree that is out of bounds, and it rolls back in bounds. That got a little love there.
Definitely got some tree love.
Brad did take it from where he went out of bounds, so this is his third shot. Puts it right underneath. He'll be looking for a 4. And the real Andy steps up the throw.
Jump putt, keep it in, yep. Good shot.
Shane with confidence again. Puts it right there.
Bill puts it up.
Bill, no hesitation. Everybody's sitting under the basket. Looks like Brad will be walking away with a 4 and everybody else walks away with a 3 on this hole.
Bill takes the 4 on this one.
bought a mulligan.
Oh,
before.
right. He was under the tree.
Yep, under the tree.
I think that's how I spent my mulligan last year. Now this one's from here.
So Andy and Shane walk away with their pars.
Yep, almost evened it out there. So Bill and Brad sit and make one, and Andy and Shane sit and even.
Hole number 12. Right off the bat, you have to hit a mando between those two trees. They're almost bushes, though. They're so thick. And then you also have to make it across and land on the island.
Yep.
Tough, technical hole. One of the shorter holes out here, but
Yeah.
Shane hits the right mando and does not make it across. Andy hits the left mando, also does not make it across the creek. Brad, God dang, I'm bad at names today. Bill
Yes.
throws a little high, hits the mando, and drops down, does not make it across the creek.
There it is.
Brad with a great turnover shot, kept it low. Little miscommunication on the camera on this hole. In other words, I messed up on the camera on this hole.
There we go. Bill puts it right in between.
Shane also right before puts it in between the mandos and onto the island. Andy steps up. Dude, that looks good.
Join you there.
Yeah, this one, I mean, it really comes down to speed control, too. I mean, not only do you have to hit a double mando, but you really got to control the speed of your disc so it doesn't miss that island.
As you can see, our cameraman is back at work. He's back from his break.
Shane looks like he just barely made it on the island. Oh, gives it a good bid.
Nearly hits his putt.
Yeah. Narrowly? Narrowly? Looks like Andy from the same spot here.
Must have landed on the edge.
Going forehand Nova.
He'll be right there for his 3. Bill from about 18.
Yeah, it was a good drive.
Goes off the top band. That's the first high putt we've seen today by anybody.
And a good bird from Brad.
Kept it low, hit that strong side chains pretty far on the right-hand side, but it was so low it just dumped it into the bucket.
Yeah.
Great putt. Shane, Andy, Bill walk away with pars, and Brad grabs that birdie.
Yeah, nice bird.
Coming in though, hole number 13. Back to the stone wall hole. 265 feet. This time you have to go right of that last tree. And again, stone wall and beyond is OB.
Yeah, I feel like this one, the play was really to do a skip hyzer if you're right hand, backhand.
Through that right gap? Through those two trees that he just hit?
Yeah, just like Brad's doing right here. He looks like he's going to try to get a big skip with a really stable disc.
That's
pretty
about
much perfect.
perfect.
Yeah, that's right what you want right there.
Wow. Great drive, Brad. Gives a fist pump at the end.
And he lets you know.
He's
that was
happy.
a good one.
We get the replay, obviously. I mean, you can't throw that one better.
No, that's the gap you're really trying to hit with that Mando to the right of that tree.
Not sure if he hit that far side of the pole or not, but I mean, close enough. He's right there.
Pretty much parked.
I wanted it a little lower though. I didn't want to hit that branch.
Don't hit your head, Brad.
But I got lucky.
Shane looks like he's about to throw into the tennis court. I love his form. Oh, it doesn't look like he got that one turned over though.
That one's a little bit sawed off, yep.
I didn't mean to call that one a little early. Sorry, Shane. Hits the stone wall, he'll have to get around that Mando tree.
Looks like he's grabbed another disc too to mulligan.
Oh, I think he just put it away.
Oh. Let's see, looks like Bill's stepping up here. Bill also going for that hyzer line.
He hit it.
Yeah, that looks good.
Oh, where is it?
I lost it.
There it is.
Okay.
Oh,
So it looks
okay.
like it
Dropped
just
below the tree.
caught up on the tree.
I'm pretty sure that was gonna flex back in, skip off the ground, and
It looked good.
maybe a little deep, but it ended up hitting the tree and dropping below.
My only workouts involve walking around the park with you guys.
Andy also looking at hitting that right-hand gap. And it's gonna fade before the trees.
There's
Skip
that
right up in there.
Skip action.
And they'll be looking at a open putt.
Good job, fella.
Yeah, probably about circle's edge, maybe a little bit further.
It's all smiles out there, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, these guys love disc golf.
These guys, they would be here if you just said, "Hey, let's meet up." I mean, they're there every time. They love disc golf. That's what you get with disc golf is you have people that are just absolute diehard fanatics about it.
Yeah, these are, you know, some of the best ambassadors of disc golf here and locally in town in Billings, so
And the most humble of people.
for sure.
So nice, and they'll welcome you in. If Billings is home to it, Diamond X, which is a course up on the cliffs. If anybody is interested in coming to play that, go to Disc Golf Billings on Facebook and write a little message on there saying, "Hey, help me get around that course." It's kind of tough, but once you go out there with somebody that guide you, it's worth it. Throwing off of those cliffs.
Yeah, there's really nothing like it. There we go. Andy with a good birdie.
Shane right before that throws his upshot a little bit far. He'll be looking at a tester. Brad,
Bill with a little tap in there, and looks like Brad's got a tap in as well. Shane with a little bit of meat left on the bone, but has no problem with it.
great putt, Shane. Brad patiently waiting to put in his two. He gets it. Brad going down to -3 with that.
And Bill and Andy -1 and Shane at +1.
This is a tough hole here.
Yeah, this is definitely one of those ones that was put in there just to force people to take some mulligans, I feel like. But
247 feet. Obviously tennis court on the left there is OB, and path on the right by the trees is OB and beyond. But there's also a Mando left of that big pine tree in the center. You have to go left of that.
yeah, it was a pretty tight gap you had to hit.
Brad's setting up for a backhand.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to play the turnover shot. Full flex.
He got around the Mando.
Oh, just started to flex and stays in bounds.
Barely stays in.
The other side.
Andy with also a backhand flex. This one looks good.
Little
Oh,
high.
got caught up in that tree.
but it'll fall right before the line of trees, so he has a clean look.
Yeah. We got Bill
Comes out of
also
nowhere.
going with a big Anheuser. I think that's, yeah.
Ooh, that's looking a little low.
Is it gonna
Is it going to get over? Oh, it fades out. He's just playing a little practice tennis.
Yeah, just need a little bit more turnover on that. Shane going forehand.
Hits the
Makes the Mando, just kind of falls to the left of that pine.
So I can buy a mulligan?
hit about a third of the way up
Think I
that
will.
the Mando
$5?
tree, but he fortunately came out.
Yeah. Looks like Bill's going to take a mulligan here.
That looks high enough.
There we go. That looks good, yeah.
Fading out just a touch early and hits the last
hits that
tree.
before it could flex.
Shane with the canopy, he has to kneel down to get a comfortable line at the basket here. He also has to go left of the last tree, the spindly tree. He goes underneath the branches and puts it right up in there.
Yeah, can definitely get up and down there.
Brad has to straddle out from the OB line. He didn't land OB, but he's right on it.
Nice up shot, and Bill puts it right up to the basket.
There's those bystanders we were talking about earlier on this hole.
Yeah, luckily from the up shots and putts, you don't really have to worry about it. It's mostly with the drives on this one.
I'm guessing that's kind of why that Mando was put in too, to keep people away from the sidewalk.
Yeah, definitely. There's Andy with the jump putt. The Nova.
Little low.
I think Bill is putting with an Envy. Shane, not sure what he's putting with.
But he put it in.
That's all that counts.
That's all that counts.
Brad, what does Brad use for a putt? I'm trying to remember. It looks like, oh, that's the Fierce, the Paige Pierce Fierce.
Oh. Andy likes that Nova.
I think
Doesn't
he's
he? Him and Bill.
changed, though. Just recently, I think he's kind of went away from the Nova.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, he's been playing well, too. All right, so we got Brad leading the way here, 3 down. Bill and Andy at 1 down, and Shane +1.
Everybody just walks away with their par on that hole. This one is the furthest hole out there. I think that is actually mislabeled. I think this one's 359, if I remember right. The baseball field is out of bounds. Left path and beyond is out of bounds, and the creek beyond the basket is out of bounds.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of mulligans taken on this one, too.
This is the same as the original, which would have been hole 6. But the problem with this is your line on the baseball field is a lot tighter. You have to go around that or over top of it.
Right.
And it adds a lot of distance on your throw and if you're going around to keep it safe.
And I will say that baseball field is just complete, like, ankle-deep mud.
You're not getting any skip.
So there's 0 skip.
Andy with a little slow motion step up there. That was cool. Trying to keep it safe of the OB. And he does.
Yeah, nice safe play.
Worked out for would have been just fine for a plan. Stay right. How'd you do, Andy?
Yeah, you can kind of see it from that pink flag by the tree there, but the wind is really starting to pick up now.
Hey, headwind in this location.
Yeah, this would be a headwind for sure. Let's see if Bill puts enough on this one. It looked good.
He's going to be close.
Oh, just a little bit inside.
Shane
It's only money.
throwing down the sidewalk.
Looks like he's taking an Anheuser approach here. Oh,
Oh, he's going to have a nice flip up. Look good out of the hand.
Started to get flippy in that headwind, but that's safe and he's out there.
Had good distance.
Playing it safe and getting across. Yes. Playing it safe and throwing it a long way. All again. Get it right this time, dude.
Looks like probably a couple mulligans on this hole. There's a couple of OB shots.
Yep.
Brad's going with that low hyzer. Yep, keeping it out safe.
Not gonna waste his mulligan. Grandma's chat.
Doesn't quite get the turn back, but he is safe, so he'll be looking at his up and down for 3.
Bill with my favorite shirt ever. It's got the pig trout. Pretty awesome. He got me a sweatshirt. Didn't even expect it. Pretty awesome. These are good dudes. These are awesome players to play with and just good ambassadors for disc golf here in the local community.
Looks like Bill is furthest out. He'll be throwing first.
Yep, it's going backhand. Try to stay on the outside of the baseball field, and it looks good.
Lands right next to the basket, skips a little pass, but still right there. The Nova again.
The top tier Nova.
Was that Brad? Brad up there
Hard to tell
for
you.
his 3.
I think it was.
Andy's looking good. Puts it right underneath.
Yep, it's a good upshot.
Nobody had an easy one on this one.
No, yeah, this is a tough hole, especially with that wind too. Everyone parks, it looks like.
That creek is pretty close on the backside. Bill didn't go far past, and he's still looks like he's on the edge there. Kind of close.
Gets his putt.
This is a tough hole.
And there we go.
Hole 16 coming up. Bill is at neg 1, Andy's at neg 1, Shane +1, and Brad is at neg 3. Brad kind of holding down.
Just kind of keeping it consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not taking much damage, but grabbing a few birdies on the way. 261 feet on this hole. Path on the right is OB.
Definitely technical on this one. The fairway's pretty tight.
Something I know is gonna finish.
Tight as in Tiger?
Yep.
Okay.
Brad kind of has the Garrett Girthy thing going on.
He does with that arm, doesn't he?
He puts the arm up as he pulls his drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering where I saw that. It's
Yeah,
girthy.
That's
It
definitely
is.
a girthy drive.
And he has the most power of anybody, so
This is true.
can't
Yeah.
can't argue with the form. Brad throws really well too, so they obviously know something
Andy?
that we don't. No, Brad.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
thought
was
you meant
right
'cause-
this time.
I thought you meant because Andy was throwing. Oh, there we go.
Great shot by Andy.
Yeah, that was a good shot. Put it right inside the circle. Looks like Bill is gonna go for that same line.
There is a forehand line on this hole. It's
Yeah,
open too.
actually,
It's actually
I
I
took
would
it.
say the better line. You are playing with that OB a little bit more
For
at the very
sure.
end. Bill did just go OB, skipped off the path. It looked like.
Yep. Pretty good left to right tailwind on this one.
Shane also backhand.
This one looks good.
Barely misses the
Oh,
tree
yeah.
and
Nice
skips
skip.
just past the basket.
Parks it. Can't do much better than that.
5 feet away is pretty dang good, isn't it?
I'll take it. Bill. He's got that.
Brad from about, looks like 40, comes up a touch short, but he'll have his up and down for 3.
This is Andy for bird, just over top.
Ah, he pulled it a little bit. You don't usually see that from Andy.
No.
I wonder if he was trying to correct for coming up a little low on some of those putts. Great putt there. Great comeback. Little pirouette from Andy.
There we go. Bill
And
got it.
Bill puts it in.
Cleans it up.
Authority.
Yeah.
Great too.
Shane parks it.
Shane gets even. He's not positive anymore. He's bringing it back.
Title Bill.
Finishing it strong. Hole number 17, uphill, 292 feet. The path on the right is out of bounds and beyond. And inside the fences on the left in the yards is obviously OB. Ooh, who's the bum?
Yeah. Oh, just skipped ahead a little bit.
He's
Hold on a
also in the
second, guys.
Matrix
I
or
just want you to
something.
just contemplate this just for a second.
Glitch?
First off, in the with quickie bang.
What? Vulgar. Wow.
I appreciate the art. Yeah.
Bill. Oh.
Shane with the forehand roller.
He did that on on hole 8.
Oh, we put a little bit more
But
on
this time
one.
he flipped it up. He got up there.
Man, that's a great shot.
Looks like Andy's Nova.
Did look like a Nova.
Guessing it was not a Nova.
No.
Wonder what he's throwing. That was a great roller.
Iron Samurai MD3. In a bit of weakness, I offered the guy $50 for one of those. I want my hot wall at home too. He turned me down. Yeah. Then I realized, what are you crazy? What are you doing? Yeah.
Brad going up the right-hand side.
Looks like he hits the gap.
Missed the tree. Yep, he did.
Perfect.
He's gonna skip up in there. Maybe 18, 20 out or so.
Yep. It's definitely putting.
And
Andy's going the same gap. A little bit more sawed off.
he's in the open.
Yeah. Missed the trees. That's all you can ask.
How do you ever really know?
Bill also going up the right-hand side.
Did you turn this
Kind
one
of looked
over?
like he was going for a Anheuser shot.
There we go. Misses
And
the
he
tree.
did. He got it up there. He missed all the trees.
That was so
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Thought for a second he was going to go up that left-hand side, but
That was
No,
just
it
like
ended
Bill was
up
saying
really
there.
well.
It was definitely pretty close to that tree.
yeah.
Almost clipped it.
From a long ways out, Andy will be about 3 feet away for his par.
It's Shane for birdie on his roller. Just below the basket.
Andy
Bill.
is not the person putting. Bill. Great birdie.
Yeah, that was a good birdie for Bill. You and your names.
Shut up.
Brad also with a nice bird. Good
Just
putt.
let you do it from here on out.
Andy cleans up his 3. And Shane with a little Scooby.
Again with the Scooby. Wow. Brad gets the birdie. Bill also gets a birdie. And Andy's sitting at -1 and Shane at even. Hole 18 is an interesting one. The Mando between those 2 trees there, 191 feet, and you must land in the triangular playable area again. But this one, you have to finish the hole with a mini.
In the mini basket. So even if you hit an ace, the best you can do is a 2 by dropping it in the mini basket.
Brad punches it up the center. Little low, will he get the ground play? He did, skipped up in.
Yeah,
That's still
definitely
really tough though.
That's basically like a circle's edge with a mini.
Yeah. Because you're throwing high and with a mini. That
In the wind. In the
and
wind.
that's a headwind putt.
Yeah.
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 Bill also through the gap. Little short, but hey, throw it up right underneath and get your par. Walk away. You know?
Yeah. This one was interesting. I felt like on your upshot, you know, you're trying to play it into the main basket with your disc, and then you can technically play from in the basket and drop in your mini putt, right? So I felt like your upshot, you really wanted to try to put it in the basket if you can.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but look at what Shane just did.
Beauty.
Right on.
That wasn't really
That was pretty much as good as you can get there.
barely inside the Mando, and we're gonna get the replay. Getting a little sneaky.
Ooh, the local route.
Wow. Wow. Again, though, being
That was perfect.
10 feet out is still
Yeah.
a long ways out with
that's,
those.
that's a tough putt
with the mini.
with the mini putt. Did he miss that?
Did he hit it or
Yeah,
no?
he-
He's wide, but he's still in
He could
bounds.
still play,
he can play
from
that.
there. Yeah.
It's not quite what I'm guessing he wanted.
No.
It could be worse though. He could have landed out and had to have just redrove.
Yep. And with the mini basket, anything can happen on this one.
Oh, I think he just barely made that secondary Mando tree.
Yep. I think he did, though. He did make it.
Yeah, he's not re-throwing it or doing anything funky. Yeah, he must have made that there. Andy from about 50.
Giving her a run.
He nails
There
it!
is. That's it.
Oh, wow. That's not even a final putt.
I
We're
was
getting the
gonna say,
replay.
He nails it, but it doesn't count as a finished hole.
Crashes it in there.
Perfect jump putt.
Yeah, they're just going to let him go finish it out.
So now he technically has to go from underneath the basket.
Oh,
Awesome. Yeah.
Bill, are you going to do it?
That's kind of what this tournament's all about.
Yeah, he's going to put it right underneath.
But still, even that's a tricky putt. Like, you gotta,
It's tricky throwing it uphill like that.
That's funny.
Andy coming in clutch at the end here of this
Nice.
round.
Nice. That was a big putt. Shane's going mini from deep.
He goes for it.
Oh.
Throws it low.
This is where you can take a 9.
It's all smiles though. You see that? Brad also goes for it. Clips the chain.
Chain out.
if he was just barely over, it might have grabbed just enough to kick it down into the bucket.
Bill gets it in. Shane rims out.
Brad's gonna play it a little easy here and just throw it underneath. Awesome. Wow, that's a fun way of finishing out. Those are some amazing trophies.
Yeah, those are pretty sweet.
The Pioneer Park Shivvver 2021. It's a great day for it. It's not quite cold out there.
No, yeah. Pretty tough calling it the Shivvver, really.
Yeah. But it was fun. We're donating the Tumbleweed, raising money for them.
Yeah, really, again, we can't do this event without the sponsors. And thanks again to the sponsors for Tumbleweed. That would be Well Grown Farms, donating $500 this year, so awesome. Susanna Bush donating $200. Top Tier Disc Golf donating a bunch of swag for the tournament, and the people with the highest mulligans, awesome prize packages, really cool discs. And then Disc Golf Billings, all the members, all the mulligans, that's what created this $2,100 to go to charity for homeless children. So pretty awesome that this community puts us on every year, and it's just an awesome event.
And growing every year. The third year now, and we were trying to break 1,000 this year.
Yeah.
And we ended up
Right.
crushing that number. Without these donations, it wouldn't be what it is. So thank you so much. Also, Dave, thank you. Thank you for being with us for the first round. We got Brandon Lessman coming in for the second, but
for sure. Yeah, and thank you, DJ. Like, this is awesome. Probably one of the first times we've had a filmed event in Billings. So it's just pretty cool to see some disc golf and obviously promoting the right cause. So awesome, man.
If anybody's interested in a Diamond X one,
there you go.
let's
we need to get Diamond X on video. People need to see what's going on.
It's a legit, no offense, but a legit one. Yeah, one that shows from start to finish the actual course. Not just highlights,
both
but
sides,
an actual tournament that shows it. So yeah, maybe we'll get in that, and we'll do a Diamond X one. But thank you, Dave, for being here.
Right on.
We'll see you on the next one.
Sounds good.
Thanks.
See ya.
Have a good one. Please like and subscribe. We're trying to start a movement here. Charity events all across the nation. Please help us out.
Okay, everybody, make sure you're familiar with which hole you're on. And top guy grabs the card, so don't grab the cards until everybody's had a chance to look at them. So we're gonna do CTPs on hole 3 and hole 18. Also, watch out for pedestrians. They're gonna be everywhere in this round. Just take your time, enjoy this beautiful day. Good luck, everybody. Thank you for coming out. Thank you to Bush for her generous donation to Tumbleweed. We got some other ones too. Also, thank you to Top Tier Disc Golf for sponsoring the event.
And Well Grown Farms also.
Yeah. So that's huge, guys. So give yourself all of us right.
We also got a donation to do a Ring of Fire after this, so we'll have a whole bunch of rounds of Ring of Fire for cash.
Yep.
Yeah. And other stuff.
All right, everyone know where they're at? Yeah. Top person on the card, take the cards, and we will shotgun the start at 210.
So coming in, so this would be technically hole 19, but hole 1 on the course. Jake Jones coming in with a hot -11. Ryan Skeen following that with a -7. Dave Piggott, -6. And Chris Syke with a -5. Hole number 1 is at 216 feet. Path and Beyond on the right is out of bounds, par 3.
We'll have a good round, guys. Yeah, guys. Gonna get that ace on somebody's gonna get an ace on Phil for sure. 2 minutes! Let's go! Start it up!
Jake Jones as our TD, starting the second round. Joining me right now is Brandon Lessman. Brandon,
Hello.
how you doing?
How's it going?
You were
to be
also
here.
in this tournament. You were actually the video of the practice round earlier. You had that really good shot in the opener.
Yes.
Jake comes up a touch short, but he's sitting 20 feet out on the left-hand side.
We should be able to have that. Now we got Ryan skiing up.
Also right-hand gap. Looks good out of the hand.
Yeah, we got some wind out there, but
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Comes in hot, but hits the little tree by the basket and crashes right next to it. Dave Piggott, our commentator from the first round, comes up with a forehand.
it's looking good.
Also
Oh,
hits
yeah.
the tree.
Sitting right there.
Did you hit the bottom of the basket or was that the tree? No, I hit the tree there.
This is Chris Syke. Oh, Jake's getting a little eager.
Jumping the gun there. I haven't had the pleasure of playing with Chris, so I'm kind of interested to see how he plays here.
Chris throws it low. He's going to be
worm burner.
about halfway. Yeah, Chris, I believe he's from Bozeman. He made the trip down for the tournament.
Oh, nice. Okay.
He puts it 3 feet or 4 feet away for his par shot. And Jake will be up next.
Let's rack up some birdies.
Cameraman standing right in the line of his putt. Very professional.
Oh, yes. Just aim for him.
He hit it.
Nice birdie, Jake.
Jake's going to walk away with a birdie on this hole. As Dave, I think that's a Coca-Cola in his hand, steps up for a putt. He might have to straddle. Yeah, he does.
Looks like a Diet Coke.
Oh, I think
What if
you're
he's
right.
Watching the figure. Going on a diet
You're
this
right.
year.
It's like he's not standing right behind us.
Had to throw that out there, Dave.
Chris
All
puts it
right.
in for 3 along with Dave and Ryan. Jake gets his birdie. He's sitting at neg 12
I
right
think there
now.
was all 3 birdies and then
Oh, yeah, you're
was
right. My
the
bad.
other
I'm tripping. That's why I was hesitating when I said that. I was like, I don't think this is right as I'm saying it.
I'd be looking at
Hole number 2, 282 feet, OBs on the left and right hand side. Oh, whoa!
skins match here. Didn't know we were doing this.
I believe he's throwing a putter.
Looks like a judge. He likes
Judge?
throwing those judges out there. Oh, that might have been the link though. He's been throwing them a little bit here this year.
And he slides out of bounds.
I don't think he'll be throwing that again. Maybe put a shirt on. I don't know.
He throws a mulligan. I mean, it's for the kids.
Still without the shirt.
That looked really good. It flipped
Oh,
up.
that's getting in there. Oh,
Touch right,
yeah, not bad though.
lands about pin deep, and slides a little past. Ryan definitely didn't get
let's
the
get
flip
left.
he was looking for.
get
Hits
left.
that tree.
Oh.
Wait,
and
what
the
is
roll.
this?
And the roll. What is this?
Uh,
Oh, the disc golf gods like him today.
What just happened?
They rolled like 50 feet.
He nailed that tree and then it rolled towards the basket. That was cool. Got a little lucky. Or he chalked it up to that. Maybe he was trying to do
Might
that.
have been skill. Might have been skill. We got Dave Piggott. Oh, it's looking good. Oh, and
Wow, that was
tree.
seeking.
Yeah, that tree just jumped in front of it though.
I didn't want to say anything, but that looked like it might have been going right at the basket.
That was looking pretty nice.
Might have been good though that he hit the tree. looking at it and thinking about it now, because if he would have missed the basket, it might have skipped OB too.
It's very possible, but I think I would have liked to see that finish. Oh, stay in. Oh, just barely. Mere inches.
You're still putting for a 3 though.
You couldn't have said it better. Inches.
Oh, the shirtless man. Look at that wonder.
It landed and planted completely flat. It was actually that cool.
Got a long one here. I've seen him make these before, though. It's definitely a possibility. He's sizing it up here. Oh, just bails out a little early. Stays in, though.
Flirts with the OB, but stays in bounds by a couple feet. Like you said, Dave putts really well, though. I mean, that's kind of a tester, but I've seen him nail that plenty of times. That shouldn't be anything too much to worry
I
about.
wonder if the Diet Coke had anything to do with it in the first one. He should have been having that in his hand again.
Well, the problem is I think he's like half a case of Diet Coke in at this point.
Oh, I see.
All that sugar.
Yeah, it might be going to his head right now. And then here, Skeen almost makes his birdie putt here. Just barely missed. Ah, the shirtless man. Oh, no, maybe it's
Disappears
Chris.
from view.
I guess it's Chris. I got excited there. Oh, he's back. Might be. Nope, still Chris. Oh, just barely.
Clipped the chains on the way by there.
Just a little tickle.
Jake distracting everybody and nails the putt.
Nails a birdie. Good mulligan there. Then we got Dave making a good comeback here. Wind looks like it's died down a little for this.
Dave.
We'll give him a stroke added for the fumble there. Chris with a nice putt.
Also Ryan.
All cleaned up nicely here.
Dave with the confident putt there to save his par. But the big putt was Jake Jones with the birdie. He's at -13. He's on fire right now.
Yeah, he better watch out. That hair around the nipples might just start on fire.
God, yeah, it's just aerodynamic as hell. Hole number 3, 201 feet. I'm not sure why they just didn't make it 200. Scoot that thing forward. I mean, even that thing out. But you have to land on the island on your drive. There is no drop zone, and there are plenty of pedestrians walking by.
They were definitely out there today, and that island was kind of deceiving. The short line or whatever was hard to
It
see
looks
where it was.
further than it really is,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
It was different. Oh, this is looking good though.
It did look good.
Heads up, bud. Heads up.
But Jake, I think
Ooh,
he just
little
got deceived
long.
by the distance too.
Yep. A little long. That's a good looking forehand. Just.
Good?
Oh, need to dial it down a little.
No?
Oh, he's taking a mully.
And he will be spending the $5 for a mulligan.
Ooh, looks like he's got the sexy bird out. It's always a good
Trying
correction.
to throw it before the pedestrians.
Oh,
That looks a little better,
look
but
at the
oh
long
wow,
again.
that sailed even further.
Oh man, are we gonna have another mulligan? I think we will. Oh, look at this, we do.
Who saw that coming?
No one. Not sure what he's throwing here, but it's looking straight. Slow
A
this
little
one
lower. Is it gonna skip and stop?
down. Oh,
Wow.
third time OB.
I am
That's it?
guessing.
Looks like he might have kept that one.
Wow, okay. I thought he would maybe thrown one more. Wait, he has to.
Have to hit the.
Oh, yeah, you have
We'll
to.
see.
It's either strokes or.
Oh wait, there he is.
He's back.
There he
He's
is.
back. We had a blunder for a second. Not sure what he's throwing again, but he's gonna park this one, I think.
He again steps up in there. Forehands
Trusting that
it.
forehand. It's looking like
Oh, heads up,
dog out of
heads up.
nowhere. Out of bounds once again with the zone.
Safe.
That was pretty impressive on that dog's part. Seeing it and going, nah.
Yeah, I thought that dog was gonna get it. Just throw the whole bag at this one. It's for the kids. Good mulligans here.
That looks better.
Oh,
I think that's gonna sit.
there
It did.
is.
At least I
Okay.
can get
Alright.
a $25 birdie or whatever.
Way to go, Jake.
All right, somebody else can drive now. Ryan is going backhand.
Oh, kind of fake me out there.
Yeah, you gotta let go, dude.
Oh, looks good. Good round that.
Oh,
Oh, smacks the tree and stops from going inbounds.
yeah. He'll have to redrive.
I don't think so.
Or mulligan. Either way.
Looks like by the editing that he will be taking a mulligan.
I do believe so. He just gets up and rips it. Looking tasty. Oh, get in there. Oh.
Oh, wow, that looked like it
man.
might have had a
Yeah.
chance.
Kind of thought he was getting it there for a second. Here's Dave. I think this is his Firebird he's got here. He's throwing this thing pretty well this year.
Looked a little
but
high.
We'll see if he get. Oh, smacks the tree.
Clips OB, he
Oh,
rolls
man.
down. Yep, stays OB. He didn't quite make it in.
Cool graphics there. I like that. Should have a little pow.
You mean the kid running by? Yeah, I added that in.
Oh, I mean, hit the tree. Oh, and look at the dog coming to play too. Here we go with the zone.
He hit the
looks
gap.
A little turned. Oh no, that's a zone. That's coming back. A little short, but he's in there.
A lot shorter than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
But he is in bounds.
The kid's going to get it.
Yeah. Runs out of right field.
Now we got Chris.
Chris is gonna. Okay, he's gonna wait for the kid. Good. Okay.
Looks like a forehand again. Oh,
And
what do we got here? Oh, interesting. Oh, sit. Yeah, there we
he
go.
did. Nice. Cool. Well, everybody's on the island now.
He's happy about that.
That's a big weight off your back on that hole, just getting it on the island without taking a lot of damage. I mean, if you have the money to spend, you can do that, like Jake. But somebody, I mean, stepping up there, you have to land on that island.
You do, and it really kind of shrinks up too where you're at with the trees and everything. Had a pretty tight little alleys to make.
Dave putting from 25 out, comes up a touch short and hits mid-basket.
Must be thinking about that Diet Coke. It was just a little short on it. Oh, Chris barely. Pedestrian is wanting the disc there, but she gets the dog off the course there.
Dead center.
Jake collects on the birdie off the four mulligans.
Yeah, that. After $20? I think they said 25, but $20 was spent on that just to get that birdie. But he got it.
He got it.
Jake Jones, -14. Ryan is -9. And Dave and Chris take their par at -7 and -4. Hole 4, 344 feet. On and beyond the stone wall on the left-hand side there is out of bounds and in that tennis court. Mando left of this spindly tree there at the end, right before the basket. You have to go left of that tree, which tightens down your drive at the end.
It definitely does. That Mando left of that tree at the end of the fairway there. It's unless you got a really bomber of a forehand, it's kind of hard to get to.
Bomber of a forehand.
Speaking of which,
Wait a minute.
here we go.
Wait a minute.
Oh, look
He
at
got
this.
over the stone wall.
He parks it.
Jake with a massive forehand.
That just looked good the whole time.
Wow, dude. That was sick.
Yeah.
We will. We'll get the replay. I was waiting. I wasn't sure.
Thank you, Well
You
Grown Farms.
definitely deserve it, man.
Thank you, Well Grown Farms, for the replay action here.
Again, thank you to all of our sponsors. That is an absolute crush.
Look at that. No mullies required for this one. He's getting that one right away.
Wow. Na. Is that copywritten?
Well, hopefully not.
I'll find out.
Yeah.
Wow. Look how nice these pedestrians are on the left-hand side. Or maybe, are we just drawing a crowd?
Oh, this might be the gallery.
The gallery? Is that our gallery?
Little kids growing up getting into disc golf. Oh, it's going left. Sit before the stone. Yeah, he's good.
Just take a layup and take
That's about what you chalk it up to be on this hole. I mean, with that OB, or the Mando at the very end, and the OB,
Yep.
that's about what you want.
Here we got Dave trying to get before the Mando there. It's looking good.
Little ground play, and he rolls into position where he has to get under the branches of that Mando tree, but he should have a look for his birdie.
Yeah, it'll be a little obstructive, but
These are tough tee pads. This one especially, we're using a summer layout tee pad that actually goes to the left-hand side of the screen, and we're finishing on it and throwing a complete perpendicular to the tee pad. It makes it tough going from grass to concrete like
it's
that.
a different transition on your last step. Oh, he just misses. Yeah, he can still hit the Mando with a weird little forehand.
He got
roller
really
kind of thing,
lucky
but-
there. If he's not wanting to spend any mulligans, if he's wanting to just try to save this, he got really lucky right
Yeah,
there by hitting
yeah.
that tree.
That's true.
And he will, yeah, he's gonna just play it from where he landed.
Yeah, he's taking it. We got Ryan putting here.
Do it.
Ooh,
That was kind of close.
that was pretty good from the distance. That was nice.
Ryan Skeen, he's from Belgrade. He's
believe so.
newer to Montana, but he can putt.
I've actually played with him a few times, and yeah, he can drive and putt, and yeah, looks like he was pulling it all together that day.
He has a nice putt.
Oh, and there's Dave hitting
What?
a long birdie.
Dave.
That was nice. Ooh, replay here. Disc
Wow.
golf Billings. There we go. This looks like a good 50, 60 footer.
Dead center.
Nothing but. It was only going in. Good shot, Dave.
Dave is a member of the club, so it's just fitting that he has a call out to. He's the sponsor of that one.
Yep.
That's cool. Good shout out, Dave.
Nice.
Great putt. Ryan, unfortunately, has to follow that.
Well, let's see if Chris can get this. This is Chris
Oh,
we
I
got
said
here.
Ryan.
Here we go. Different person. Still screwing up the names there, Dan. All right. Way to go.
Guess it's just gonna be a thing.
It's going to be a thing with you.
Okay. Here we go.
You're going to get it wrong, and I'm going to correct you. This is going to be fun.
Today's the day I found out I'm dyslexic. Son of a. Oh.
Watch the language now, D-Day. Come on.
Oh, I don't have any payment from YouTube. Dave gets the follow there. Hole number 5. Dave nails the birdie.
Along with Jay.
Jake obviously is going to hit his birdie, landing where he landed.
Parked.
That was impressive. Hole number 5, 246 feet. The OB is the sidewalk on the right and beyond. And obvious, the tennis courts. Okay, not go in the tennis courts.
All right, we got a cross-country future runner there. Just giving it to us there.
Shout out.
All right, that was nice.
That was a shout out if I've ever heard one.
That was some early Raptor legs going on, I think, there.
Yeah.
Well, we got Jacob first, trying to fake us all out, but I've played with him enough. I know he's got me a lot with that fake out. Here it is.
Nice and low.
Might have been a judge, or maybe his link he's been thrown.
Flipped up the flat, but it was a little too low. He
Yeah.
didn't have a lot of ground play there. 40 feet short or so.
That's about what it seems like. He's been pretty good putt. Oh, he's taking a mulligan though.
He's taking a mulligan.
Interesting. Boom, he just pumped it out there right away.
Looked really good out of the hand.
It's definitely higher. Oh,
Little further.
yep.
Still a tester.
Circle's edge-ish. Somewhere's right in there.
But if you want to hold your lead, throwing that well, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
He's been putting pretty well too, it looks like. So we got Dave. That looked good out of the hand.
He might have corrected what Jake did on his first throw.
Ooh.
Actually, a little bit too far.
Hey, juiced it a little.
Oh my God! Another huge skip though. Yeah, you did get a
Some good commentary there by the man himself.
The legend.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like Ryan here. Oh yeah, that's not bad.
Skips just a little shy of the basket to the left.
Yeah, circle's edge-ish.
Chris is gonna try to throw before the pedestrians get in the way.
Ooh,
He kind of pulls it.
yeah.
Ooh.
Looks like he stays in bounds though.
I'm gonna take him
Oh, we got away from the pedestrians there too.
No, he must have slid out of bounds.
Taking him
I believe all concrete is out of bounds, and I believe he landed kind of by the bench there where it juts out of where the concrete juts out.
Oh, okay. I thought it was... Oh, hits a tree but stays in this time.
hit. Yeah.
Yeah, got some love off that tree.
There we go. Little forehand it looks like.
Tricky shot.
See if we can get this. Oh, it doesn't really look like he was going for it, just kind of getting the layup there.
Getting his up and down for three.
Smart move though. Here we go. Let's see if the mulligan paid off for a birdie here. Ooh. Oh, he didn't take a mulligan there. I was kind of thinking he would. Here we go, Dave. Ooh. Couple basket hits here. Let's see if Ryan can get it up a little and get those chains.
With confidence,
Oh,
and
there it is.
he does. He dumps it in. Gets the birdie.
All right, ready to go.
Wonder if Jake's thinking, I should have taken that mulligan there.
Yeah, he lost a stroke, that's for sure.
He's still up by 5 strokes now? Is that right? Yes,
Yeah.
5 strokes. Ryan gets the birdie. Everybody else walks away with their par. I believe. I might be off right now.
No, I believe you were right. 3 pars and a birdie.
The damn brakes. Hole number 6, 347 feet. Baseball field is out of bounds. It plays as like a pond. Left side, there's a path and a fence. You cannot be on that path or beyond. And beyond the basket is the creek, obviously out of bounds.
Yeah, this one's definitely kind of deceiving for the distance-wise. You got to kind of put a good pump on it, but obviously not too much. It narrows down there right by the basket.
Trying to hide from the mic and it's right below me.
Ooh.
Ryan had the distance, but he kicks off the last little portion and goes into the water.
That's some good video in there. That was a good catch cam. Oh, we got Jake throwing. Not sure what he's throwing there, but
I
it's a
think
laser.
I think a disc is what they call those.
You might be right.
I think they're made out of plastic.
Okay,
I did
okay.
fluff it a little bit.
I'll agree with that.
That one
I
never.
want to look into them. They're a revolutionary idea.
I think I have some.
Look how nice the people are to the
Ooh.
right. They walk around noticing that they're
They did.
driving. That's nice of them.
Almost looked like Dave might have slipped on his foot a little there. Oh, and he
did.
comes up short.
Must have lost a little power with that slip.
I bet. Oh, he's taking a mulligan. See if he corrects on that.
He's chasing down Jake, but he's also chasing Ryan. They're only a couple strokes away from each other, so I think this is smart on Dave's part to take the mulligan, get it safe instead of just getting your up and down, trying to get that birdie.
He pulled that right.
And he lands out of bounds still.
He's juicing. I'm not sure what's in that Diet Coke he's been drinking, but it's
whatever it is, he's got to lay off.
Yeah, I'd say so. He's got a lot of power going.
Note, intervention.
I feel like I crushed one like 370.
Dave's going to step up with his mulligan shot.
Second mulligan.
Second.
Oh.
Mulligan shot.
Boom.
That was a crush.
That time. Yeah. Looked good.
Fades out a little bit right again, but he's going to stop.
Yep, that's a good one.
Great shot. He's going to have a look for his birdie.
Good, nice.
Birdieable. He likes it.
Yeah, that was a little expensive.
Points to the sky with his little gun.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he called a shot after his shot. And you're pointing towards the school, but it's okay.
Yeah.
We'll work on these things. I can't say names.
Boom, there goes Chris with the crush.
He goes right over top of the baseball field.
Let's get over it.
And he did it.
That was a nice shot, man.
Yeah.
Well played.
Nice, like, was that the T-bird or did you
No mulligans required. Beast of a shot, it says. Oh, thanks, Dave. Appreciate that.
Oh, that's run back and we'll do it again.
He's a good cameraman.
Oh, I thought you redrove.
You want to take that.
No, he didn't redraw. I
thought
you did.
Said it was good.
No, I pointed this way. My bad. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys.
It looked like a thumbs up from
My bad.
That's all.
My bad.
Cameraman screws up there, but everybody's all right with it.
You know,
Man, you
it's
can
hard
go
to
re-tee
get
if you
decent
want.
help these days.
It really is.
Yeah.
We'll get him to work on that.
He showed up looking like a bum too. Did you see that?
I did. It was horrible.
Horrible.
Come on, Dave. Let's ring this in. Oh, almost.
Thinking about it.
Another short one.
Barely clips the rim of the
Yeah,
basket.
I'll take one.
Oh, he's
you're
taking
taking
a
it?
mulligan, though. Let's see if he can capitalize.
Cameraman readjusts.
Cameraman's laughing while the guy's putting again.
Again, he comes up a little low. It was better. He was right on line this time, but still a little low.
Can't help but wonder if it was the little chuckle and laugh that the cameraman was doing while he was putting.
You know what? Now that you say so, I think you're right. Those cameramen.
Oh, and then Ryan rings one in for the par after going OB.
That was a interesting little run you got there, Ryan.
Yeah, it was a little gazelle gallop.
Gazelle gallop.
Yeah, just didn't have the wings out.
Jake, he walks away with a birdie. Great putting today.
Yeah, that was some good stuff. Let's see if Chris
There's
can
a
get
stroke, so he's going for 4 now because he just threw that disc over there.
This. Oh, way to go, Chris.
Gets the birdie. Oh wait, it would have been for a 3. Never mind.
Oh, there you go. That's a pro move there, using the other putter that's already there. Yeah. Keep the bag on.
Jake, he gets a birdie along with Chris. Ryan and Dave are sitting 2 strokes away from each other at 10 and 8 down.
Yes, I think Jake extended the lead by 1 there.
Jake is kind of running away with it.
He kind of is. Not many holes left.
Hole number 7, 294 feet. There's a OB line on the right-hand side where the pedestrians are.
Let's see what Jake can do here.
Decided to hold on to that one. Wasn't too comfortable.
Yep. He's got a shirt on for this one, so we're in for a ride, boys and ladies.
Boys and ladies?
Yeah, dude, I know, dude. Cut that out. Cut that out.
Great shot by Jake, but we have, okay. Jake with the puts it just beyond the basket.
Now we got Chris. See if he can mimic that.
That looks pretty good.
Little turn,
Is
maybe.
he gonna come back?
Oh,
No, not quite.
Is he going to take a mulligan or is he going to... Oh, he is taking a mulligan. It's for the kids.
Dave is patiently waiting in the background.
He's just chomping at the bit back there. He wants to get this birdie.
That looks like it's coming back. Yeah, he's in.
Ooh, very nice. Not a bad look at all. He's trying to lean it back inbounds there. That was nice.
Little Fred Flintstone.
He's Fred Flintstoning it up.
Yeah.
We got Ryan here. That's looking pretty good. Oh, a little short, I guess. Not bad at all, though.
Pin deep. Barely left-hand side. Looking at an 18-footer.
That's definitely in the wheelhouse there.
That is a layup for me, but Ryan, he's probably gonna get that birdie.
I bet he will.
The way he's been putting.
Got Dave here. See if he can get right up there, too. Oh, he likes it.
Oh, something happened.
Oh, no, he doesn't like it. Mulligan.
Must have hit a tree or something.
Looks like he's grabbing old Diller here.
Dave goes right up the middle and kicks off the last tree, and it gives him a little love towards the basket.
That was a good recovery there from after mulligan there. Here we go with Chris. Let's get this birdie here.
And he cashes it.
That was a good putt.
Yeah, he didn't second guess that one at all. He stepped right up into that putt and was like, nope, I'm walking away with this birdie.
Yeah, he was confident. That's for sure. Oh, that was a good
Yeah,
He knew it
good
right away.
birdie. Brian didn't care that there was no B behind the basket. Same with Dave. He puts it in for a birdie, and it looks like we might have a star frame.
All right.
Well played. Well played. Everybody walks away with a birdie. Goes down one more stroke. We got Jake at -17, Ryan at -11, Dave at -9, and Chris at -5.
Oh, some good putts, good drives. Everybody's having a fun time out there. All right, here we are, hole number 8. We got Path and Beyond is out of bounds, kind of on the right side there and a little bit long. And then you got the fence all along the left side. The fence really comes into play if you hit a tree wrong or it just kicks over there and stuff. But
Well, the quickest line to the basket is right up the gut there. Right where Jake threw, but not rollers usually. But
yeah, we don't usually see the forehand roller too much, but Jake usually gets us going. But
he might have clipped a tree there.
I think we're going to see a mulligan come out here.
He is in bounds. He is in bounds. He could play from that spot, and with the 5-stroke lead. Nope, he's taking the mulligan.
He's taking the mulligan.
He's doing it.
I would too if I were him.
I
He's doing
mean,
the
why
same
not,
thing.
right?
Oh, it's looking a lot better this time though.
You're on camera.
Spending money out there.
That was a shot.
Look at that, right up the alley. Good shot.
That was a good shot. Greg trying to put a little bad juju on Jake's disc there. Roll out of bounds.
See what Chris can have here. Backhand right up the alley. It's looking
He
good.
was going for the flip up and clips a tree in the center of the fairway. He has a look though.
Yep. That happens to the best of us though. That alley is tight sometimes. It's not easy to make it.
Ryan's gonna join Jake along the fence. Skips into the leaves. Might have to search for that one a little.
Looked like it was almost trying to sneak out underneath, but got lucky to stop just short of it.
Dave also trying to go straight at it. He sawed that one off a little bit, hit a tree and skipped over to the fence. What is Dave gonna do? I think he has to take the mulligan. I mean, if he's trying to beat Ryan, he's gonna have to take it right now.
Yep.
So this is smart.
He's got to capitalize here, though.
It looks great out of the hand.
Correct.
It's flipping over.
Yeah, nice.
Dave
That's a good
with the mulligan.
That was a $5 shot if I've seen one.
Pin deep, almost exactly. Wow, he has to be happy with that.
Yeah, that looked good.
There you go. Good shot.
Chris with the upshot.
Oh, here we go. Here's Jake. Let's see if he can bring one in from, what is this, 45?
Kind of backed up against the fence. Hopefully that's not going to affect his putt.
So
Big old hyzer. And what? He drains it.
he nailed that. That was a good putt there, Jake. I think he's putting with those judges.
If we don't get a replay, I mean, what a putt, right?
That was really nice. Nice lofty one, just kind of dropped right in. There it is. Thank you, Well Grown Farms, for the replay. Here we go. That was going nowhere but in right there. That's for sure. Oh,
Camaraderie.
Yeah, the knucks right there. He's liking that. All right, let's see if Ryan can follow that up here. Got one just outside of the circle, I think. Maybe 35 or so.
I think he's still looking for it. No.
He might be. See what he can do here.
That looks good, man. It's in the bucket.
It is. He's not going to be big putted. All right, another replay, Well Grown Farms. Thank you.
Back to back. You're getting it. Getting some replays here.
Boom. Just get in there. Oh, that was hard of the chains, too. That was nice.
Talk about not getting big.
Little gazelle legs there again.
Yeah, that was all that was on my mind.
Getting big putted. It's all that was on his mind. That's funny. Maybe a little facetious there, but.
All right, that was good. Capitalize on that.
Dave, great mulligan choice. Comes up with his birdie. And Chris gonna walk away with his par. Jake is at a blistering 18 down, followed by Ryan at 12 down, Dave at -10, and Chris at -5. Coming into hole number 9. This one's the tricky hole, or one of.
Yeah, definitely.
240 feet, and you must land in that triangular area. Mando, right of that last tree in that cluster. With the height that you got to put on it, it has a decent chance of hitting the canopy of that Mando tree.
It does.
Because you don't want to go too far and go OB again.
Yeah, and then there's also another tree back there past.
There
if
is,
you go
yeah.
too far past. So.
Which is out of bounds. If you
Yep.
hit and drop straight down, that's out of bounds.
Yeah, this triangle, it's easier said than done, really. You just got to get the nice flight in there.
That tree on the left that we're talking about.
Jake
And
does.
Jake
Hey, he's
lands
in.
barely inbounds.
Let's see if he likes it enough to go for it.
Good play though.
Yeah, right.
Never know. He's been doing lots of mullies. He's seeming like he just wants nothing but birdies, but no, here we
Looks
go.
like he
Ryan.
is. Ryan's gonna step up. Ooh, that
That is some
looks
good
sawed
angle.
off.
Well, had some good angle.
Oh,
I
the
thought.
only he's around. He's around.
Oh yeah, just short, but that's pretty much what happens on this hole.
Yeah,
That's a good shot.
can't complain too much.
No, definitely not. Here we go, Dave. Let's see what you got. A little wide maybe, but looking good.
Right
Short,
next to
too.
Ryan.
Yeah, a little short, but still right up there.
Chris, gonna show him how it's done.
Let's do it, Chris. Boom. Look good. Get around the tree.
He did.
Yeah,
he got around.
the
He
banana
might
tree.
have clipped it there.
Yeah. Yeah, he's right up there.
But he is. He's further than Ryan and Dave.
He
He
is.
is.
Good shot, Chris.
See, this is how you do it. This is how you do it, boys.
Come on, Jake. Let's bang a big one. Oh,
Ooh.
it's a little right, it looked.
Yeah, it looked like he had the height with the uphill putt. He had the height, but just a little bit of an angle issue.
Yeah. So we got the assistant cameraman, Dave. Thank you. There you
Ryan
go, Ryan.
nails the birdie.
He's been putting pretty well today.
Watch out, Jake. He's coming.
He's coming for you.
Dave. Ryan's stepping away a little bit, thinking, gotta nail this putt. And he does!
He does, too.
He gets the birdie.
Oh, yeah. All right, Chris. Let's get this one. Oh, almost.
Trampolines off the front rim, kicks off the strong side, but falls a little bit beyond.
Just a little bit, yep. Just kicked out the right. Now it's just nothing but cleanup. There's that Diet Coke.
Yeah, he
Jake
also has a Diet Coke, doesn't he?
Must just be a Diet Coke cake out there.
That's for 18.
Maybe that's what I was doing wrong that day.
Hole number 10. Dave and Ryan got the birdies. Big putts on that hole. Negative 13 for Ryan, negative 11 for Dave. Jake's sitting at a negative 18 and Chris at negative 5. So hole number 10. This one's technical, 216 feet, Mando between those two trees, and path and beyond is out of bounds. Let's see how, is it Ryan?
Ryan or Dave, I'd say. Yeah, and that double Mando far down the path like that, it's definitely a technical shot there.
Ryan steps up with confidence.
Looks good. Got through the Mando. See the second.
Oh, that looks really good.
Ooh, just
just
over. Slow down there. Ooh, barely.
That couldn't have been closer.
Yeah, that was really close.
Almost an ace on camera.
Safe.
It's out.
Safe. Safe.
Cameraman calls it safe. Is that official?
It is for this. Ooh, we got the forehand.
That's an interesting play with the headwind.
Yeah, but Dave's been throwing. He's been throwing that Sexton Firebird pretty well.
That looks a little high. He got through the Mando, but carried out to the right a little bit far.
Yeah, it looks like the wind's kind of picking up a little bit, but he's inbounds though.
You can see those flags.
Yeah.
Kind of a slightly right to left headwind.
with the putter. Yeah, big gust
Looks like we got Jake up now. See if he can park this.
The headwind backed him off.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's probably his judge or something. He's been, or the link. He's been throwing quite a bit today.
That looks really good.
Oh, ace run. Oh! Off the rim.
Oh!
That was so close. Let's see that again.
Wow! Wow! They were just calling it out too. We're gonna hit the camera. Damn, they are on fire right now.
That looked good. No mullies required for this one.
That thing was sneaky. Going in. That's some sick footage to have. Yeah.
Let's see if Chris can follow that up.
Impressive putter shot by Jake.
That was nice. They all make the Mando. Very nice.
Yeah, it looked like he got through there. That
Hope he
is
stays
going to be
inbounds
close,
here.
though.
Oh, slides out.
Out.
As the card mates confirm. Out. Oh, he's taking mulligan. See if he corrects here.
Yeah.
He makes the Mando again. It's looking better. Ah, slow down.
Stop.
It's bailing out.
Stop. There you go. Yep.
He's in at least. Make sure you get the thumbs up there.
Do I have to spend another $5?
Yeah, it was the link Jake was throwing. He's been throwing that really well lately this year.
Chris around the little pine trees, he clips the last pine tree and lands right under the basket.
Let's go, Dave. Let's see if we can get this birdie here.
Just under.
Just barely.
Ryan checks the wind. Yeah, you can see right out of the hand he was ducking into it like Fred Flintstone, like, oh no, get up!
He's a little tentative right there.
Yeah.
Trying to get it up in there, but
Jake already got the tee.
Jake gets the birdie. Throw in the link and putt.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Did it look good on film?
He was so close he could have Scoobied like Shane did on round one.
Right?
He kept Scoobying 3-4 feet out. Ooh, man, that was close.
Just hear it. Ding.
Wow, we gotta focus as commentators. Hole number 11. Jake gets the birdie, and I'm pretty sure he's the only one, so he'll take the box. Coming into a hole 11 at 324 feet, and both paths, left and right and beyond, are OB.
Makes this kind of a interesting hole here. Gotta make sure you just hit the gap.
Because you got that left OB.
Yeah, I just moved here from Arizona, and I
Basically, if you can take your straightest disc and just hit it straight.
Yeah.
You got that issue with the gate right off the bat. You got to get over, or I guess in between the uprights, but you're really playing with fire there.
Yeah, there's definitely danger all around.
There are some really big shots out to the right, going over the apartments, or I don't know, I've never seen somebody, but maybe to the left, but I haven't seen anybody do it.
Yeah, neither have I.
Everybody goes right up the middle, and this looks like it might be fading.
Oh,
You know, he's so far up that he's still looking at a 3 from where he went out of bounds there.
yeah, that's true.
We'll see if he takes a mulligan. The way it's been playing out, he's kind of been taking them.
Yeah, I might take it off the putts though. We'll see here.
The anticipation. Nope, that looks like Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan's up now. There's a good angle here. You can really see what they got to go through as it changes. Ooh, it's looking good from here. Oh, here we go. Good angle. Ah, bailing up.
He almost
early.
hit that same tree
Yeah.
from hole 2. You know, where he hit and rolled back to the basket. He almost hit
yeah,
that same
that's
tree.
right.
Unfortunately, this time he comes out just in front of it. Dave, that looks solid out of the hand. Uh-oh.
Made the gap.
He doesn't look too happy. Oh, no. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, that's not
Maybe he
bad
was
at
just
all.
looking under the branch.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. Good shot, Dave. Circle's edge. Right in there.
What a great shot.
Yeah. Still looking for it.
Oh, yeah. Good skip, too. Yeah. Wow. I bet you got a 15-footer. What did that hit? Is it too late to do a mulligan? I mean, no, it's for the kids. No, you
See if Chris can get it right under there. See what he's got.
I'm going to pay $5 for kids charity. Yes. Yeah, we want all the mulligans we can get out of it.
little high.
Oh, we clipped the branch.
Taking a mulligan. Oh, he is taking a mulligan. Oh, looks
Wait.
like Ryan's taking a mulligan.
Get flipped up. Yeah, that looks better.
I'll just finish over here.
Stay in bounds.
Might have went OB the other way. Let's see what the call is here.
I think it's in.
Well, not really sure. Might have stayed in.
They believe it's in, I think, off of what they saw.
And Chris decided to take his.
Camaraderie everywhere, isn't it? You know, it's no matter what, you could show up in the morning, in the evening, it doesn't matter. You usually see somebody that you know, and everybody's so happy. And
Disc golf is a
oh,
good
come back.
game. Oh, yeah.
Wow, that was deceiving.
Oh, and get this roll. Look at this. Oh, he's catching a little speed here. Nah, he's good.
Unfortunately, the card decides that is out of bounds, just barely by a couple inches.
Yep, that's it too.
It's hard to really pinpoint a line there, so you gotta go from the piece of grass to piece of grass, you know, and that does look out, but it's tough to call.
Yeah.
Because technically that's in the dirt. Do you consider that sidewalk? But the flight called it out of bounds, and that's what it's ruled.
Yeah, it's not a super definitive line there, but that's what they call it.
I would agree that was out too, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Jake, good putt. My camera died. I didn't get it, but good putt. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Good putt, Jake. I think that was for a 3.
This cameraman's fired.
And then rehired at a lower rate.
You'll never hear from him again.
Till the next tournament.
Till the next.
Oh. He's taking a mulligan.
Oh, right away. With confidence.
There was no doubt.
That's all I needed was just 2 shots at it anyway.
Don't you wish you had that every time?
That would be nice. Just erase one.
Yeah.
For free, though, of course. But that was a good mulligan. He capitalized on it.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, so he'll take the box. He tied up with Ryan there, -12. Jake is at -19, still holding strong in the lead. And Chris is at -5. Hole number 12 is 186, and there's a Mando between the beginning 2 trees. You have to go between them and over the creek and land on the island. If you don't do that off the drive, you got to redrive.
Yep, there's no drop zone, no nothing. Just redrive until you make it.
Mulligan City.
Ooh,
that might
stayed in bounds though.
Close. There's no call yet. We'll see.
See if he's gonna mully. He didn't do it yet. Looked like Jake throwing there. Couldn't tell very well. Oh, he gets it right up there though. It's probably his Firebird he's been throwing a lot lately.
That looked really good.
It did. Had a nice little curl at the end and well within the wheelhouse there. Is that Chris maybe? Got the forehand going.
I
Oh,
believe we had a miscommunication on the camera on this hole. That's why you're only catching one side of this.
Chris taking a mully here. Oh,
But lands in the same spot.
See if you can make the correction. One more mully here.
Creeps its way into the creek. That
There
looks
it is.
a little bit better. Oh, there's a kid in the way.
It's in bounds. Looks like Ryan didn't go with the forehand. He's
Yeah, that was a backhand.
Oh, and he's in bounds.
I believe that's in.
Oh, just barely.
How did that sit?
It just did.
because it didn't hit water, but it also didn't have any reverse skip. It didn't go backwards, so it just hit right there and didn't move at all.
I just did not want to go swimming.
What?
That's a good thing for Ryan. Let's see if we can capitalize here.
Yeah, he
gets this birdie off it.
Lucky again.
He barely misses.
Up there, Ryan. Yeah. Thanks.
I don't know if Ryan knows that the camera's on.
Some added commentary there. See if Dave can get this. Good
He's
effort.
he was in the chains in the shadow.
He's shadow boxing that
He
thing.
made it.
Hey Ryan. He's looking at you.
Oh, Ryan. I believe he's holding the camera up for Chris there, but I think he's pointing it at himself.
Oh, there he is again.
Oh.
Is this thing recording?
He's like, oh, wait a minute.
If the time's counting, is this thing recording?
It is recording. Hello, Ryan.
Oh. Great putt by Jake.
Good drive and good putt. Looks like he's the only one walking away with a birdie on this
Okay,
one.
got both CTP.
It was mulligan free.
I don't know if that other one's bad,
No,
though.
no, there's a few mulligans by Chris.
Well, yeah, but I mean, Jake didn't have any.
But that's true. That's
Who's on the card in front of us? Yeah, yes.
he said it, not me. Hole number 13. Jake gets the birdie without a mulligan. No, Jake sitting at negative 20. Negative 20. He's happy with that. 265 feet for hole number 13. On and beyond the wall to the left, that stone wall is out of bounds, but you also have to pass right of that Mando tree just before the basket. From here, a lot of people have been taking that right-hand gap between the two tall,
Where it kind of makes that arch right there.
spindly trees. I don't know my trees.
Kind of look like cottonwoods.
I didn't want to say aspens or no, it's definitely not aspens, but like cottonwoods or willows.
No, I'm gonna say they're cottonwood.
I'll go with it. I was gonna say something deciduous, so leave it at that. Actually, they might be. Actually,
I think.
oh, they are deciduous.
Yeah, I think.
I'm gonna cut this.
Okay.
Nice shot by
I think we
Jake.
need to leave it in there though. This is good stuff.
Shut up.
What I should be asking you is what's the other kind right now? But we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna watch. All right, we got Dave up here. Looks like he might be throwing a Firebird. Oh, it's a good angle. He'll get that skip for sure. See if he's got the distance. Oh, it looks really good.
He did. He got around the Mando.
Yeah, looks like a glow Firebird with some glow tape on it.
About 20 feet away.
Can't hurt doubling up there.
Thanks. Is that me, Ryan, or you? Yeah, I'm Bob.
From where they're at here, it's a tailwind. So
Yeah.
with that,
Big skip.
the gap they're trying to get through, you can't throw too high, but with a tailwind, you got to throw high because it's going to drop.
Yep,
So it's a
definitely.
fine line that they're playing.
Yep. You gotta have a good angle on it too, a good hyzer angle when it comes through too. Get back over left.
Chris nails the gap and skips up to the stone wall, kisses it a little bit, and he'll be sitting at maybe an 18-footer.
Yeah, well within the circle.
Actually, 15 because he gets relief off of that stone wall.
Yeah, that's
since
true.
It is OB.
Got Ryan here.
Ryan also threw that right-hand gap.
Ooh, a little high on
Ooh,
this
that
one.
was
Ooh.
looking like it was going to seek for a second. The cameraman.
I was gonna say, I might have been going after the cameraman.
Nothing hit.
He's got some issues with that camera, I think.
That was bizarre.
I was like, how did it just hit that tree?
Yeah.
Oh, we were wondering what the
Yeah.
hell it hit.
Nailed this tree.
Oh.
It was about to hit me.
Ooh, just a little short. We got Dave.
I mean, Jake's sitting
There
at
it is.
8 strokes ahead of these guys. There's no need for him to take a mulligan on that to try to hit that putt, you know, so.
Definitely not.
I mean, it is for charity, but at a certain point, you got to go. I mean, it just doesn't make sense.
Well, and I haven't, added up how many mulligans he's taken anyway. But
I didn't want to.
yeah. He's for a good cause.
I don't have that much time on my hands.
He's playing well regardless, though, too, so.
No, I love Jake.
You
He's
should
an
be sitting
amazing
here
guy. And
counting all these
he
out.
came out to donate, and that's what it's all about. That was the point of the day. So thank you, Jake. I know a lot of these you didn't need to take the mulligan, but you did. And we really appreciate it. Tumbleweed appreciates it. Disc Golf Billings appreciates it. And I know that I personally, Camp Wild, appreciate it. Thank you so much. Everybody that donated.
Everybody.
I know I talked over all of that, but you guys know what happened. Jake Jones sitting at -20. Ryan, -13. Dave also -13. And Chris gets -6.
And here we got hole 14 here. Looked like Amanda left of that big pine tree. And then the tennis courts on the left are also OB. So it's a good high turnover, or a forehand, kind of straighten and stall out. Let's see what they can do here. Dave up first.
The wind's blowing to the left, so they got a crossing wind there.
Looks like the cameraman's giving props to himself here.
No, somebody else was.
Oh my gosh. That was crazy.
Dave goes skipping off the top of the fence.
That was a really good angle from the cameraman there. Oh, we get a replay even. Let's see exactly where this was. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely worth a replay.
For sure.
I know he's not parked, but how lucky he got by skipping off that and not hitting the actual chain link there.
And dropping into the tennis
Yeah,
court. Yeah, that was cool.
that was impressive.
Here we got the turnover line. Let's see how he does it here. Looking good though out of the hand.
Might have sawed it off a little bit. Comes in a little nose down, doesn't get the ground play he was looking for. Sitting at 23 feet.
Yeah, definitely in the circle. We got Ryan going with the turnover as well. Maybe in a low straight shot. Let's see what he's got here.
He does, he's lining up low.
It is a low straight shot. Maybe a skip is what he's going for.
Ground play, he doesn't get the ground play.
Makes the Mando, but stops right there. Let's see if he does mulligan.
DX Rock.
DX Rock, I think is what Jake said there.
That looks high enough.
Hits a little branch there, I think, and kind of stops right there. Let's see what they can do.
I think it hit the tree branch. Yeah. Super low right. That's why I tried to cut mine.
Ooh, gets knocked down by the branch there. He's taking mulligan.
Jake comes up a touch short.
Looks like he went back to the judge there for putting.
He likes that judge.
He does. I think he's got a couple of those and then a couple of the links.
Dave still has his glow tape on his disc, doesn't he?
I think all of his discs that he's been throwing have the glow tape. Yeah.
Chris almost gets the birdie.
Yeah, I'm not trying to say
Great
like
putt.
40 foot right to left.
Great putt.
That was a good putt to save the par for
Yeah, yeah. You need that. You're battling Dave at this point, and you have to hit that putt.
That was scary. He's a little aggressive, but
The final stretch here, 4 holes left. I mean, missing that putt could have been the deciding factor.
sure. That kept him tied up.
Hole 11, or where am I? Hole number 15. I was looking at something else on my paper. Sorry. Nobody gets the birdie. So we head on to hole number 15. It's 357 feet. The baseball field, it plays as a pond. It is out of bounds. And the path on the left, the creek beyond the basket, those are OB lines also. Can't go in or beyond those points. That's a beautiful shot.
Yeah, I remember this hole. It was definitely fun.
Chris.
Oh, I gotta pee so bad. Hurry up.
Yeah.
Then I was like, that was a good shot, and then he threw it 2 feet away. So good.
What'd you throw on that one, Jake?
No, it's a Zeus.
Yeah. That's what I'm throwing too, the Zeus or the Kong.
Yeah. Well,
Mine's
this
mine's
one's
a,
actual Zeus. Oh, you got a
this is
prototype
the
one?
proto Kong. My problem is
Have a little discussion here.
Dave stepping up to the box first. He's been having troubles with this on this hole today, so he's taking a second look at it before he makes his final decision and lets it fly.
Look good on the hand. Let's see what it does here.
That's gonna fade out a little early.
Oh,
Short.
man, that's
I'll take a
something
mulligan.
sticky.
Making me think of rethinking my choice.
Mulligan.
Yeah, he's got to take a mulligan right now.
Yep.
That did not look any better.
Got an air bump
It
right
looked
away.
higher, but I don't think it has the distance.
Short again.
I'm guessing he's gonna take. Yeah.
Alright,
Yes.
yeah, I think that would take my 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the place.
That looked like you put a good move on that one.
That looks safer.
Yeah, he's staying inbounds with that.
Take my 3.
Take your 3. Yep.
There, I'm a little worried.
Your $10 3.
Oh, yours got flippy.
Chris keeps it nice and low. Oh, cameraman can't quite keep up. What? It trickles off the edge.
Yeah. Oh.
No call yet. I guess the flight will have to decide on what's going on there. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we'll see what it is when we get up there. Now we got Ryan up.
They seem confident enough that he's not going to take another shot, though. So, Ryan, that looked really good. That might get around the edge, and it might have the distance.
Just wide over there by Dave, but
Nice.
Played a
yeah.
little safe on the right-hand
he's
side.
safe. Oh, Jake takes no time.
Get up, get up, get up.
Comes in nice and low, straight at the basket.
Straight.
Nope, didn't quite get the ground play that he was looking for. Dave and I were talking earlier that there's no skip out there on that baseball field.
No, in the afternoon I kind of started getting a little bit, started kind of thawing out a little and getting really sticky.
Getting more soupy and more soupy. Yeah, wanted to just suction cup the disc down.
That had a little better height.
Similar
to it
but higher, yeah.
there. Oh, he's juiced this one.
He's gonna follow Chris's
Yeah, you're safe.
line
That's safe.
and go decide what
in.
happened
Yeah.
to Chris's disc with him.
Yep. We got Dave up first here. See if he goes for it or if he just lays up. He's kind of got to go for it, though.
He's looking like he's going for it. Came up a little short, playing it safe. He wanted to be a little closer on that.
I'm sure he did want to. That's still a
Big
tester
blade of
there.
grass going.
If this was okay.
Actually, it is touching this over here.
All right, well, here, let me take my meters. I don't know that it is. If you can put a finger through this side.
Is there water on that right side?
I mean, so if this was right here, that would be out of bounds.
Right,
That's
exactly.
the way I'm looking at it. But it was
Yeah.
kind of leaning
Yeah.
against.
We'll call it in. Call it in. Call it in.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
I think Tiger's
They consider it in bounds. They're playing it in.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I mean, the grass is attached to the ground, and it was touching the grass, so you can't consider that complete 360, right?
Yeah, you got to give it to the player when you're out there. It's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
what everybody decides there. Other
I
people
mean,
might.
This
call
isn't
different.
Worlds.
Yeah. Yep. Doesn't have to be that.
A lot of the times, tournaments, you'll take a picture and maybe talk to the TD, play it both ways, but it's just a charity event. They determined it was in bounds. Play goes to the runner. Ryan puts it right underneath. Dave's going to need to hit this putt. Jake also right underneath the basket. I mean, he has such a lead right now that
You can definitely afford that.
I mean, might as well throw it 40 feet away and work on your putts, right?
He decided not to this time.
Yeah. 4 feet away. Dave hits it, nails the putt. Keeps it even with Ryan.
Yep, just got to keep it going like that. This is just formality after this, just all tap-ins.
Moving on to hole 16.
It doesn't look like there was any change in there. Everybody took the par. And
Jake sitting at -20, Ryan -13, Dave at -13, and Chris at -6.
yep, here we are on the hole 16. Path and Beyond is out of bounds. Path on the right there. It's 261 feet. And just got some good alleys there, but quite a few trees to contend with. So, see what these guys got here. Looks like Dave up first. Yeah.
Dave told the cameraman, I don't know how I know this, to let those people know that he's coming in with the forehand. So we'll see what he can do.
Looks like he's got the Firebird again.
Great shot. Hit the gap. Didn't hit any trees. Missed the people.
And as you can tell, we got some wind out there, so
Yeah.
definitely got to stable up. And he picked a good disc and threw it well.
And throwing forehand, you have a left to right wind. It could possibly carry to that out of bounds line.
Definitely could.
Chris throwing backhand, playing away from the out of bounds. Great shot. Just barely misses that tree at the end and skips right up in there.
Yeah, nice park job. There you go, Chris. Now we got a Brian. I'm throwing. It kind of looks like a Firebird as well.
Oh, he might have held on to that a little bit long.
Oh, yep, he hit that tree there.
Mm-hmm.
Still got a forward skip.
See if he does a mulligan. Because Dave is
Thinking about it?
not parked, but he's up there. He's kind of, if he wants to say, well, here it is, mulligan.
Yeah, good decision. Yeah, the way that Dave's been putting, you can't guarantee that he's just going to walk away with a 3. You got to get closer. You got to put yourself in contention here. And he does. He puts it to the point where Dave's going to have to make the play now.
Yep.
Great choice. Great choice by Ryan.
Just making a good game over here.
Jake comes out of nowhere, loses the glasses.
He's just ready.
Hits the tree. He's still 7 strokes ahead.
I definitely didn't follow through.
Look at him, he's still having fun.
Why not? Yeah.
You can tell
Oh,
the wind.
he takes it.
Well, pretty sure for the kids.
He's like, nope, I'm not going to let you guys get any closer. We're going to leave it at this point.
I'm just gonna park this.
Oh, that could go in! Oh!
Dang, that was so close.
Jake! Oh, that would have been a mulligan.
Yeah, that would have been a good recovery from a mulligan there. Almost looked like Firebird, hey man. He's just been seeking those chains today. See if we can get one in the next couple of
Wow,
days.
skipped a little pass, but I mean, compared to where he was off that first throw.
Mulligan.
Yeah, Dave. Gonna have to hit this, and he does. Yep, good mulligan. Again with the confident. Yes, I'm gonna take a mulligan. Boom, just hits.
I don't know why we don't
Right
always
away
play.
after that. Good recovery.
I know what I did wrong.
See if Jake can hit this. A little low there, but
He is right there.
He did.
He's getting a lot better. Practicing. Practice. It makes perfect. Look at him. Proof is in the pudding.
nope.
He's been hitting them.
Ryan, we get the birdie here. Looks like Chris is right there for birdie. Yeah.
Only like 3 twos on the whole 18 on this one.
So Ryan, Dave, and Chris all get birdies there. Jake at -20, Ryan at 14, -14, Dave at -14, and Chris at -7. Dave and Ryan, they're battling it out right now for second and third.
Yep, they're just staying dead even.
Hole 17, 292 feet, going straight up that, up the hill there. You gotta pick a gap, right or left. Path on the right-hand side and beyond is out of bounds, and obviously in the people's yards, you can't go in there.
Yeah. Probably want to see those discs again. You definitely don't want to go in his yard there.
So let's see what Dave is going to choose. Is he going to go backhand up the right-hand gap? He is.
Kind of looks like it, yeah.
I believe that's a Thunderbird.
It's a good choice for this.
Dave is going to miss all the trees and be about pin deep. Off to the right, maybe 40 feet out or so, but can't argue too much. He didn't hit anything, and
Yeah,
he's
all
up
in
there for a possible birdie.
all- Yeah, all in all, that was a pretty decent shot.
Chris is also going to go right-hand gap. And he peers it.
Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. I'm kind of curious to see if Jake does a forehand roller here, but that was a nice shot, Chris.
I wouldn't put it past Jake. I wouldn't. No.
He did it
It's a
earlier,
good
I
hole
think.
for it.
Yeah.
Ryan looks like he's also going to take the right-hand gap. If he misses the trees, he's going to... Yeah. Oh, he went a little past.
Whatever that was, he's throwing it
Oh.
well. Oh. Cameraman action. Guess Ryan was going for the cameraman.
I can't see the basket.
All right, now
think
good,
it's
Jake.
right
Looks
on
like
there.
He's
taking
happy
backhand.
about that shot. Jake is just going to take the backhand line. He hit a tree at the very end.
He's plenty.
He is. He's going to take a mulligan. Again, I think he's going to take the backhand line.
Grab the Firebird this time.
And it's not much better distance-wise. He might have a better line there from around those trees.
Yeah. He'll have an open putt.
But he also has 6 strokes of a lead, so he's fine.
He can definitely afford it.
with
that's
two
for sure.
holes left.
Yeah. Go for the throw in.
And Jake at 10 feet away for his par. Our gallery,
Our
not-
gallery's not watching though.
not
for
too
some reason.
impressed.
Must not have realized they're watching a lead card here.
Dave tied with Ryan. He's gonna take a mulligan, try to hit this putt. Ow! Left hand rim.
Yeah, just couldn't connect on that one. See what Ryan can do here.
And he hits it. Dead center low. Yep. I stole your words.
We were just thinking the same thing. Same time. Some good putts here we got. A couple of good birdies and a couple of good pars here.
I do think there's no
A little bit of separation between Dave and Ryan here, so let's see.
Yeah, Dave's thinking he's got to make a play. He's got to get the birdie and hope that Ryan gets the par. And you're playing real quick. Ryan gets the birdie and Chris gets the birdie. Ryan's at negative 15 now, leading Dave at 14. But on this hole, you're finished out with a mini. So there's a possibility still of Dave taking it, but Ryan's got the lead going into the last hole.
Yeah, and Dave has to absolutely park this on the drive to get that birdie.
And we mean under the basket. You can't be 5 feet away. That's still a tough putt.
Yeah, with the elevated mini basket and then a little bit of breeze we have out here today, a little wind.
Chris is stepping up first. You got to hit the gap. You got to go between the two Mando trees and also land in the triangular area, the playable area. And if you don't off the tee, if you don't land in the triangular area off the tee, you have to re-drive it until you do.
Yep. No drop zone.
I wanted to pure this one so bad too.
What's 5 more?
He's going to take a mulligan.
I'm saying.
Clips the tree before the line, but skips in bounds. It's playable.
It's playable. Couldn't tell, did he make the Mando there? Or was it
He did
short
not
side?
make the Mando. He was
He
short
still
of the
has to make
Mando.
that.
He's going to have to go around that tree to then go up to the basket.
Let's see what Ryan has here. He makes the Mando.
A little low. What kind of ground play does he have? Oh, 8 feet maybe, but
That's definitely putting the pressure on Dave.
that's a tough putt still.
The ace doesn't
Dave's
count
got his
though.
But
Firebird.
it is putting the pressure on Dave. Dave's going to have to put it under the basket.
Yes, that's true.
Looked a little turned out of the hand, but that's Firebird. That will come back.
He hits the Mando tree and kicks in between the two Mando trees.
Let's see if he does mulligan. Jake just gets up there and throws.
Jake lands out of bounds. He's going to have to either re-tee for 3 or take a mulligan, and he takes the mulligan. He switches the backhand. Oh, his glasses were falling off.
And he misses
Distracted
the Mando
him.
again.
Yeah, I missed it.
For the kids. You got it.
There's our crowd.
Well, hey, squirrel.
Jake
Barely.
trying to do a flip up forehand, and he barely misses the Mando. Lands in the area, the triangular area, but he misses the Mando. He's going to take a mulligan.
Taking another mulligan.
My firefly, Jake.
I am coming for it all
It's
of a sudden.
definitely not a gimme shot by any means.
That looks better.
I might have taken the link, I would suspect here. He's been throwing that well.
That was a great backhand. Flip up the flat, goes through the Mando.
cameraman missed the upshot. Yeah, we won't hold it against him this time.
I'm gonna rehire him so I can fire him again.
Then I'm gonna hire him and then fire him.
Yeah. Just a round of firings.
All right, this is a big one for Dave here. Well, that's right. You got to finish with the mini, so he's just trying to put that in the bucket so he can tap it in.
Get as close as possible.
That's close.
And Jake hits it from ways out. Still gonna have to putt out with a mini, but I mean he's right there to get his 3.
Yep. Aunt Ryan's here. He's
looking at his CTP closest to pin. We'll see if Ryan got it. No, Ryan missed it by an inch.
Yeah, it's got like a quarter of a foot.
Somebody else got the closest to pin reward
Jake just taps out here.
for his 3. Ryan for birdie. Ooh, tickles a chain. Skips to about the same distance away from the basket. He's looking at about the same putt, but the other side.
Yeah.
Let's see what he does here.
I think that's.
Well, no, I could
Just finish her up here.
Chris is gonna jump in there and nail his putt.
That's a good shot, Chris, especially with the mini. Oh, Dave's going for it here, and this is definitely not giving me putts for anybody here.
pressure on Ryan on a mini putt. All right, here we go.
It's a good putt, Dave.
Dave hits his par putt, puts the pressure on Ryan, but Ryan will actually take the mulligan. Since this is charity, he can go back, take it. Yeah. He didn't technically need to take that mulligan.
Good job, guys.
He was still shooting to beat Dave there. But by taking the mulligan, I guess he gets 2 shots to beat Dave by doing that. So maybe a good choice. And it's still for charity. So after 36 holes, Jake with a -20, Ryan -16, and Dave at -14. Chris -7. Wow, that was a fun tournament.
That was.
That's a good time. Pioneer Park Shivvver 2021. You played the tournament. We didn't get to see you out there that much, but what'd you think of it?
I thought it was really great. I mean, I've played this course, quite a bit. It's kind of like a home course, and yeah, it's fun. Technical shots and just good people to disc golf with. And
I'm gonna thank real quick Dave Piggott for commentating the first round, and thank you Brandon Lessman for being here for the second round.
Thank you. It was
a
definitely
blast.
my pleasure to be here. I enjoyed this, and we'll do it again sometime.
Solid. All right, you have a good one.
All right,
Thanks.
Steve. Thanks.
We're live up at Tournament Central with Jake and Dave. They're gonna give us our winners.
Oh. That's a ghost guy. The big winner was Doug McDonald, who spent $130 on mulligans. So Doug,
Hold on, what was your final score?
the number 2 mulligan winner was Dave Piggott. With 110. Thank you, Dave. It's for the kids. All right, let's do trophies. Here, Jake, I'll do trophies since you don't do now. Okay. All right. Here's my trophies. Taking 3rd place. Myself. I paid for that. You did. Paid for that. Oh, 2nd place with a 92, shooting a 47-45. Ryan Skeen. Thank you. Yeah, nice job, dude. Awesome. Love the trophy. Thanks for coming down. All guys from Bozeman, all 8
Thanks for coming, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. And shooting the insanely hot round with a 43-45. Shot a 20 on the front 9.
That's 7 down on the front 9 with an 88, Jake Jones. Nice shot, man. All right, now we got Ring of Fire, right?
Ring of Fire, yep. Let's do it. All right. Ready, Andy? All right. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Shot, Tom. Here you go, bud. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I'll take
Let's show. Yeah!
Got some of my money back.
That was great, man. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Do we move back to 30? What are they? 12 feet. 1, 2, 3.
Not enough.
The basket, not the camera. What's up? Yeah, let's go with 15. You guys can't make a putt. Yeah. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, don't hit me.
Could have been.
Awesome. Perfect. Thanks, guys. You're good. Thank you.